Welcome, one and all, to another installment of No Meme Left Behind, our second installment of possibly the best series to ever exist on YouTube.
That's true.
That's true.
Today, we look back on the memes that were fallen in combat, that were left behind. We have a huge master document of tons of research that we've done over the year. And essentially, there's so much great content that we don't have time to get to over the course of these podcasts. So what we do is we look back through the document. We find our favorite segments that were left behind, and no memes are left behind here in the H3 Army. So we grab them, we put them, straddle them over our shoulders, and we take them to the infirmary, to get them all healed up. Because no goddamn memes left behind. And these are worthy memes. These are some of the best stuff. We've got a great, terrific show here planned. Dan and Ian are going to be joining us today. It's very excited to share with you guys. We are sponsored today by DoorDash, Indochino, and Dollar Shave Club. Did you play Zach's intro music, Dan?
We did.
Was that fire?
It was pretty freaking fire, my dude.
So that insane guitar solo was by the one and only, yours truly, Zach. Zach. You can show him on the camera there. Zach.
Hello. That looks like us.
That's us. For Christ's sake, just click Zach.
Oh, we have a camera.
Please, for the love of God, just click over to Zach. There he is. Zach.
Hi.
Zach is a shredder on Instagram. What's your Instagram, Zach?
Z_vinyl.
There it is, folks. You can you see him there. Ela has 1 week left from today, actually. So this may well be our last podcast, and probably likely is. Yeah. So from between now and next Friday, we're gonna have a baby.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I know, that's so fucked.
What?
It's so weird because everything still feels like normal.
Yeah.
More or less. But just it's like one day, it's like once that baby comes, it's on, you know? But between now and a week, it's going down. You ready?
Weird. No. Yes and no.
Yeah.
I am ready. I want to get my body back. I want to feel not pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also not ready.
I think you're ready.
I'm ready.
I think you always think to yourself, oh well, you're max size. You're not going to get any bigger. But in the past week, I would say Ela's gotten. I mean, show him your shirt. Show him how that shirt fits you.
Yeah, I was without the jacket. You really.
Let's get a look at you. I mean, here, give him a profile shot. Somehow it doesn't do it justice, though. To give him a profile, it doesn't do you. It doesn't really capture the insanity of it.
Aren't you supposed to look fatter on camera? Wasn't that like a myth
that
people said?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's the opposite.
Yeah, it's a myth. You look better on camera. People look better. My skin looks good on camera. I don't know why. I don't wear makeup. I feel like videos have gotten so good you can't wear makeup on video anymore because you just look like you're a dude wearing makeup and it looks ridiculous. You know, you watch like old TV shows in 4K and you can tell. I don't know how they convert old shitty footage to 4K. Maybe you know the answer to that. One of you guys back there, Dan.
If they have the original masters, like film masters, it's pretty easy.
Really?
But if it was shot on video, like if it was a show that was originally on video, it's kind of a bullshit process. They're just like upscaling everything.
Shot originally, that original footage is like you can bump that up to 4K. The information's there.
Not to 4K.
That's what Dan's saying.
Oh, if it's on film, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you still have the original film masters.
Because
then,
it's a photograph?
Yeah. I mean, film is actually higher than 4K.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So you can see all these bozos walking around with tons of makeup on their face, and you see how shitty the details of everything is. Kind of interesting. Like, people were complaining about this dark Game of Thrones episode, and Ela, I think, had a really good theory about that, is that oftentimes when you see in video things are super blurry or shaky or dark, they're trying to hide details.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I think so. It probably just doesn't look that good, so, you know.
That's why there's no light. It's because they're hiding the details.
Yeah.
Although you have to consider, if it's not seeing anything better than seeing shitty, I don't know. I guess they decided it was. Regardless, I am very excited to get started today. But before we do, I have some topical things that are fresh memes that have not fallen in combat.
By the way, is the drama season over?
Yeah, it's over. That's why we're doing this.
We're drinking coffee again, right? No more tea.
Back to coffee.
He's
That's right.
out. I threw my Liptons out. It was a good run, though, wasn't it? It was like a really good run, man.
Hi, sisters.
This is for real.
I was becoming like an anxious person. There was just so much drama in the air.
Every day. Like Pro Jared, James Charles, Jeffree Star, FaZe Clan. It was like boom, boom, boom. What's next, baby? It's beautiful.
And then when it was over, I opened Twitter and it was just like Trump
Back to
stuff.
Trump,
And I was like,
yeah.
okay, close.
Trump said that the Holocaust didn't happen. Oh, back to the normal news. Trump, there's a great Trump news now. I don't like talking about politics, but this one is pretty good. How he had
The ship
sailors cover there's a battleship called the John McCain, and he had the sailors cover it with a tarp because where was it, in Japan? He was visiting Japan.
Is in Japan. To be fair, I think the story isn't that he did it. It's that his staffers are so afraid of triggering him that they did it for him. I don't think
It
he
came
was
from the
actually
White House,
ordered.
so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who knows?
I have a hard time believing that his staff would just preemptively be like, "We got to cover the John
Maybe.
McCain with
Can
a
you imagine
tarp."
working for that guy?
I mean, what the hell? You already made the battleship in honor of this man and his family, his legacy. His grandfather apparently was a admiral that it's named after. And you're gonna cover these great Americans with a fucking tarp because this man's too sensitive to see his name. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty.
this is new levels of insanity. You know.
That's true.
Thank you. We haven't yet introduced that meme, so
Yeah.
but it's fresh. It's fallen, but it's fresh. So anyway, I don't want to get into all that, but there's another thing of Donald Trump. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. This is just funny stuff. I'm not talking politics, but Trump pants.
Right.
You
Oh
guys
my
see
God.
this? It was so good. Where was that? It was like Memorial Day. Trump, or what was the recent holiday, you guys?
Yeah, Memorial
Memorial
Day.
Day.
Are
Yeah.
you talking about his pants?
How it
Yeah.
covered his whole shoe?
Dude,
you not
what's
seen
going
it?
on there?
Where,
Let me see if I can find a picture.
is this it? Yeah, I think this is it, but it's super low quality. But his pants covers his whole freaking shoes.
It's like 4 sizes too big. What's going on?
But at least get it hemmed. You're the freaking president. You have like a tailor in the damn White House, probably.
What
It covers his
happened?
actual entire shoe.
It's like so long and so wide.
It's wild, man.
It's almost like when you see crazy designer stuff, except
Right. That
it's
could be on
not.
the runway.
Oh, he's going for like a high
It's
fashion.
definitely not high fashion.
His wife was a model, so maybe she's, pushing him that direction.
Little vitamins.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, Vitamins would definitely charge $3,000 for those pants. Cool. All right, enough Trump business. What's Shreddy? He just screamed.
He's
Yeah.
nothing. He's okay.
Oh, he's just trying to get in. You're such a drama queen, Shredder. So our favorite preacher, we talked about this guy previously. He bought a airplane for himself, a jet. It's like not just an airplane. It's like a luxury airplane. The
Private.
Jetstream.
Yeah.
It's like a $60 million jet. He he says, I don't fly coach because it's a tube full of demons. He referred to coach people as little demons in a tube. So that's why he needed a luxury.
I'm with him on that.
Oh, boy. So he was recently ambushed by
How are you, sir?
Inside Edition. They caught him out in his Escalade outside what looks like his winger, his plane. I don't know what the hell it is, but here they go. They get him good, and it's a fascinating look.
How are you, sir? We'd just like to ask you about why you don't want to fly commercial. Why have you said that you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons.
It's a
Why do you
great
think
line.
that?
No, listen to me just a second. Not the people.
Man, this
The
guy
main
creeps me
reason
out. His eyes and his
is
gaze.
because
He's got
of
like
the
a demonic
need.
gaze.
Got a White Walker.
If I flew
eye.
commercial,
Right.
I'd have to stop 65% of what I'm doing. That's really the main.
Also, you
Isn't
can
it
hear
true
his
that
mouth
you
going,
want to fly commercial so
like,
that
why
you
is your
can
mouth
fly
so
in
wet?
luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business. But
Isn't it the business of your donors?
this is
so sharp.
I paid.
Oh my God, he's so
You kind
mad.
of caught me off guard here. Okay.
Oh,
So it's a long vid, so I've time-stamped some of my favorite moments for your enjoyment. But there's something so unsettling about this man's demeanor and face. And he
he's
starts...
a creep. He's a
He's
real
such
creep.
a creep, dude. Here he responds to
Again, getting
calling coach passengers demons.
back to the comment. You said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a
love
bunch
tube
of
with
demons.
demons.
Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
Whoa. Or what?
We wrestle not. with
Why?
flesh and
I don't
blood.
like
Oh my God.
people. People that go from wrath to smiling that quick are not angelic.
No, it's like a evil character
Psychotic.
from a movie. Only in a movie I've seen it.
He's literally a villain. He's literally a Batman villain.
He looks like Charles Manson.
There you have it. We wrestle not. He does this throughout the video. He's just got this whole thing. I don't know why people buy it, but he does with this his head. We wrestle not with demons. We wrestle not with other dudes. That's gay. He's anti-gay.
Let's watch that again.
Principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant?
And don't you ever say I did.
His eyes are so
We
creepy.
wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Sorry?
Can you explain what you
Is that a
meant
response?
by that term then? Just explain, because it's really simple. You said you didn't
amazing.
want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. What did you mean?
Well, let me ask you.
Do you think that people that fly commercial are
You
demons?
give me a chance to talk, sweetheart. I'll explain this to you.
There's nothing more
But it's a-
demeaning than calling a girl sweetheart like that.
Right.
Also, bro, this is a 12-minute clip, and he's standing on the step of his Escalade the whole time. I think he likes the vantage point.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
We wrestle not with other dudes' penises. Why are Christians so offended by gay dudes? You know?
Let's not go there.
I just don't get it. Like,
It's not just Christians, it's religion.
well, religious people in general are just not
Yeah.
down with dudes sucking dick. Like that in general is one of the worst things they could ever imagine is a dude with his dick in a mouth.
Probably just because that's what it says in the Bible.
Does it really?
The Bible.
There's a lot of things though, you know what I mean? Like it says don't eat pork, it says. Also, is the gay thing in the Old Testament? Because they don't really care about that one. You know? Also, they say, this guy says in this video, everything is possible through Christ. Sucking man's dick is possible through Christ. You'll
It's a
see what I'm
biblical
talking
thing. It's a spiritual thing. It doesn't have anything to do with people. People, I love people. Jesus loves people.
about. I eat people.
People
I
get
love
pushed
people.
in alcohol. Do you think that's a good place for a preacher to be and prepare to go preach to a lot of people? When somebody in there is dragging some woman down an aisle, it made me so mad to see that on television. I wanted to punch the guy out
I love
myself.
that he just
I
saw
can't
it
be
on
doing
television.
that while I'm getting
he wasn't
ready to preach.
actually there.
Yeah, he's talking about like this United shit. But he said
Yeah,
he wanted
but
to
it's
punch the
like-
guy out himself.
That doesn't happen every flight.
No.
So you saw it on television.
Yeah.
You weren't even there.
Can you imagine me, a preacher, being around people drinking in a tube with demons?
So you just don't like to be around the sinful people or the hurtful people. Is that what you're saying?
Not the people, baby. Not the people.
No, just the tube.
Call her baby.
He's struggling. But we continue on. She asks, do you use your private jet to visit your luxury homes, because he says, well, I need the jet to do my work, and so she asks,
Do you ever use your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not.
Oh,
and
I
don't
went
you ever
backwards.
say I did.
yeah, I wanted to get that. And then finally, we've got, should preachers live a life of luxury? To which,
She's so
So
good.
final
by the way.
question
Yeah, she
is,
does
a
not
lot of
falter.
people maybe have a
Like-
misunderstanding.
She keeps it really aggressive, but
Mm-hmm.
in a really non-aggressive way.
she's strong and
Yeah.
confident and persistent.
But she doesn't come off as I'm your enemy and
Right.
because sometimes when you come off like that, the other person will just shut down and
Mm-hmm.
not even engage with you. But he is engaging.
Somehow she avoids condescending, or she's just asking, I just want to know about the demon with the tubes.
Understanding then about what you do in prosperity preaching. So the final question is this. To those critics that say that a preacher should not be living a life of luxury, what is your response to that?
They're wrong.
Hell yeah, baby, just like Jesus thought.
That's it?
That it's a misunderstanding
So listen to his
of
justification.
the Bible that if you go into the old covenant,
It's like, dude, have you thought about this
do
more?
you think the Jewish
He's, like,
people
making it up
believe
on
you
the
should
spot.
be broke?
I love
Are you
that.
saying that Jewish people appreciate money more than... Really?
They believe in wealth.
Some people would find that offensive.
Wait a minute now.
Doesn't everyone want to be
I'm not
rich? I don't
talking about
understand this
some
Jewish
people. I'm
stereotype.
talking about the Bible.
The Bible says
blessing
Jews are
of
fucking
Abraham.
greedy, grubby,
Abraham was
untrustworthy
extremely
rats.
wealthy, and he had a covenant with God. It's not the Jewish blessing, it's the Abrahamic blessing. God, I get excited talking about it because I love it. And I started out
What?
deep in debt with
I mean,
nothing,
this guy's a cult
which is
leader.
another story.
The Night
But
King.
anyway,
He is the Night King.
So you say that it's biblical and that there's a foundation in the Bible for
let me
this.
close it with this. I had to learn this, like I said, from the Bible and from my spiritual mentor, Oral Roberts. And I learned it from him, working with him, and then he was close friends until he died. And he took the same heat for believing God would prosper you that I've taken over the years. And Abraham was a very, very wealthy man. Galatians Chapter 3.
Yeesh.
If you belong to Christ, then are you Abraham's seed and heirs
So
according to
He's saying that
his
everyone's
promise.
rich
And
who
his
believe?
promise was great wealth.
The Bible also says that it's more
Disagree.
difficult for a rich man to get into heaven than it is for a camel to get through the eye of a needle, correct?
The rest of the scripture. But he said, all things are possible with God.
Oh, we got to soundbite that.
We got a loophole.
So that's his trump card. He also said, so again, he's like, yes, he said this, but I can do what's like in Magic the Gathering, Dan, when you do like a card that reverses.
A counterspell.
Yeah, he does a counterspell on her. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can say that, homosexuality is a sin, but you can counterspell it with all things are possible through God. Counterspell, bitch. We got to grab that soundbite. I love that.
Definitely taking a
The
note.
needle, correct?
The rest of the scripture. But he said, all things are possible with God.
All things are possible with
I love
God.
it. And
So-
the more bullshit it says,
Yeah.
it's the more creepy.
I wish she would have followed up with, okay, preacher, so does that mean that you can suck a dick right now? Would you like to prove that's possible? I have a penis. Would you like to suck it? All things are possible through God. He's like, got him,
And
bitch.
he said, if you study the Greek behind that, it's trusting in wealth.
All right, I've seen enough of this white walking creep. Lance Stewart music video #1 on trending. I know YouTube's been making an effort to put creators more on the trending page, but I think we can all safely say this is not what we meant. And like there was like B-Love mukbang that was just so
Probably one of her worst videos too.
Yeah.
Even her fans didn't like it.
And the funny thing is like they're putting creators on but they're still not putting the people on that like actually should be there. Like B-Love's video had like 300,000 views. Everyone was saying, "Why is this #1 trending? This is so weird." Let me pull it up. First, let's start with B-Love Live.
This is one of the trashiest videos possible.
Yeah. Let me pull it up. Literally, it has a ton of dislikes just from people being like, "Why is this on trending?" And it was there for
a full day.
Wow, she's made a lot of content. Here it is.
What's
Look at this shit. Let me just skip to the middle. It's a 30-minute video. Let me just skip to 8 minutes. Here they go.
That's the thing about crab legs. They so good, but
Yeah, this is it, guys.
to get out.
This was #1 trending. This is what YouTube is broadcasting to the world.
Now you got to.
This is it, guys.
It's fun.
Can you imagine opening YouTube and going #1 trending and seeing this? And like,
This girl, like from the first minute, she has sauce on her face, and they just don't wipe it.
I'm used to the
It's
crack
just
of this stuff.
let me go check
Part of
that
the
out.
appeal.
maybe
Yeah,
somewhere around here.
So,
Hey, y'all, so
Skip a little.
I'm out in Atlanta, as some of y'all
so
know.
this video started
Y'all
with
gotta
like
check out her
100,000
Instagram.
views.
She is the thing.
And my YouTube.
And her YouTube, yes,
I've
and her
been-
No
YouTube.
cuts,
I've been
no
really
editing.
focusing on my YouTube lately.
Yeah, girl.
Yes.
So how long you been doing YouTube?
Probably, really about a year, but I just started taking it serious like a month or two.
Is this the lowest?
Subscribe?
Like,
Yeah, girl, yeah, I can ask her to subscribe.
like, is this the lowest evolution of man?
Little pranks, though. They don't be for
You know what I mean? We're
do
broadcasting this to 1.5 million
So
people.
tell me how you get started. What made you start? Because you've been doing
How
this
many
thing for how long?
This
First
Well,
of all,
B-Love's
your
actually
Instagram.
one of the
Like,
biggest
how
in the
long you been
game.
doing
He goes
it?
almost 2 million.
Some people are
this
into
is
it,
when
man.
the sauce
here.
starts.
Yeah, you can see the sauce on her face. Like, who doesn't wipe their fucking
Why don't
face?
you wipe it?
And why are you drinking from a red Solo cup?
It was going so fast.
Oh, did she go in for a
It
napkin?
was
No,
so
she's
fast.
not.
It happened
You
really
know there's like a ton of shit coming down your chin, right?
And so that's your full-time job, right? Listen, YouTube.
They're not even trying. Like,
She did
how is
like,
this content?
Look, she did like a half a wipe, but she left everything
See, this is
on.
what I say, and I saw you with your Range Rover.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't. So this was #1 trending for like 2 days. And then at the same time, Lance Stewart was #1 trending with this for like a full 2 days. And so they're really missing the point. I mean, it's okay to trend these guys, but you still don't see the creators that we were talking about who are like teen, you know. Somehow these guys are okay, though. Lost, baby. Lance Stewart. Y'all know. Lance Stewart recently broke up with his girlfriend. We've discussed this on the show. It was tragic. Hit me with that, Zach.
Not easy.
It's not easy. Not easy.
I'm lost.
I'm found.
Too many fish and trying this place of you and me. See your silhouette inside my king size. Heavy lies, the crown
You
without
believe
the
this
queen.
shit?
I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm
#1 trending, baby.
I'm lost, I'm found.
I don't understand. I'm not going to try to break down the lyrics.
I'm lost, I'm found.
He started with the chorus, by the way. There's no fucking... Dude, you're halfway through the song. There's no verse. There's still no verse? Fucking hell, man. All right, here we go. Verse #1.
Too much on my mind,
Yeah.
Does he have shirts without hoodies?
Fuck no, he doesn't. Lance Stewart. Damn. Tragic, bro. Yeah, man.
Not easy.
You gotta turn that up, Zach. It's too quiet. Hit him with it.
I don't know if it's just quite fast.
Not easy. Not easy.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
No, do you think,
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Yeah, Hila.
do you think Jake Paul was upset that he copied the
He totally ripped
I'm
them.
Single?
Dude, Jake Paul made a corny, dumbass song that literally sounded the same as this, that I'm single. Lance Stewart comes over the top with
I'm
Lost. Yeah.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
It's not easy.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
He literally has one verse. There's only one verse. Man, Lance is crazy. Lance has been up to all kinds of shenanigans lately, too. Like, he's been doing a video where he creeps in bed with his dad. Where's that one?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he erased it.
Did he?
Because I don't see it on his
It's not
upload.
easy.
He does a video where he goes in bed. I love you, Grandma. Oh my God, what the fuck is this? He does one where he creeps in bed with his dad when he's sleeping and cuddles him and pretends to be his mom, and rubs his boner on his dad's ass. It's like super inappropriate. And then he did it to his grandma.
Wait, did he remove it?
I don't see
Is he
it.
going down the Bradberry?
Just found it.
Oh, is this on his channel
Found it
or
in Discord.
wait? Was this a re-up?
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, Lance Stewart.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay.
Is this old? No, it's not old.
April 19th.
I guess he posts a lot.
So he's got a chub right now, and he's putting in his dad's ass crack.
Yo, what up?
Got in. All right, enough.
It's not easy.
And finally, before we bring the guys out, I want to say a happy Memorial Day to our troops from Pitbull, who made this tweet. Today, we remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice for America. Pitbull with a picture of his face. It's almost like he's saying he died, sacrificing for America. What are you thinking, man? Why would you honor the troops and tweet your face? Damn.
It is from 2000 something, right? 17.
Yeah, 17.
Something.
No, this is immortal.
Just
Yellow.
to be factually accurate.
No.
It's immortal.
This is immortal. Rest in peace, Pitbull. Died serving our country on the USS McCain.
Look at that smile.
Love Pitbull.
The winning smile right there.
Mr. Worldwide. God bless his soul, man. We'll miss his music, but his heart
I
will
wonder how
prevail.
does a tweet like that come to happen? Like, does he request that Photoshop from one of his assistants, or
That's such a great question, Neela.
or he has such genius assistant that they made it for him?
I think they
and they're like,
probably made it for him.
Here's a Memorial Day tweet for you.
That's a tough question, but I also feel like Pitbull is like, I really want to honor the troops this year.
Just put some like American flag and me and
I really want to honor the troops this year. So there you have it. Rest in peace, Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide. Lost but not forgotten. A war hero. Guys, it's time for a break, but when we come back, we're bringing the boys out. We're bringing Ian out. We're bringing Dan out. There are no memes left behind. We've got a ton of stuff here. Do not go away. We shall return shortly. It's dinner time. Your stomach is rumbling, but you don't know what you're gonna eat tonight. Does that sound familiar, Hila?
yes.
All too familiar. But with DoorDash, you don't need to get up from the couch. You don't have to worry about what you're going to eat. You don't have to stop at the grocery store because you're tired and you deserve a nice hot meal delivered to your dang door. And that's what dang and freaking DoorDash is all about. DoorDash connects you to your favorite restaurant in your city. Ordering is easy. You just use the DoorDash app. You choose what you want to eat, and a Dasher will bring it to you anywhere you are. Not only is that burger place you love on DoorDash already, but over 310,000 other amazing restaurants are too. DoorDash connects you with door-to-door delivery in over 3,300 cities, all 50 states, and Canada. I'm amazed at the breadth of restaurants that are on DoorDash because you can pretty much find whatever you're looking for on this app. You can order from your local go-tos or choose from your favorite chains like Chipotle, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, and the Cheesecake Factory. Boy, don't worry about dinner. Let dinner come to you with DoorDash. And listen to this. This is a great offer. Right now, our listeners can get $5 off their first order of $15 or more. That's just a free $5 to your favorite restaurant. Guys, with the DoorDash app. Download the DoorDash app and enter promo code H3. So that's $5 off your first order when you download the DoorDash app from the App Store and enter promo code H3. Again, that's the promo code H3 for $5 off your first order from DoorDash. There's something bold and beautiful about how a custom-made suit fits a man's body. He looks like an Adonis. Before, if you get it off the rack, you look like a doofus.
A banker.
A banker, yes. Every man looks and feels more confident when he puts on a custom-made suit. Indochino is the world's most exciting made-to-measure men's wear company. They make suits and shirts to your exact measurements for an unparalleled fit and comfort. Here's how it works. You visit one of their showrooms. They have over 40 in North America, and have them take your measurements personally. Or you can measure at home yourself and shop online at Indochino.com. You choose your fabric inside and out. You choose your design customization. You submit your measurements with your choices, and you kick back while your suit gets professionally tailored and mailed to you in a couple of weeks. This week, my listeners can get any premium Indochino suit for just $379 at Indochino.com when entering H3 Podcast at checkout. That is a ridiculous deal for a custom-made suit. These things will last you a lifetime. You'll look sharp. You're going to look beautiful. You are going to get your dick soaking wet, right, Hila? That's 50% off the regular price of a made-to-measure premium suit. Plus, guys, the shipping is free. That's Indochino.com. Promo code H3 Podcast for any premium suit for just $379 and free shipping. Incredible deal for a premium made-to-measure suit. Once you go custom, you don't go back. That's Indochino, INDOCHINO.com. Use promo code H3 Podcast. You know those times when every day feels the same, like you're on autopilot? How you're so caught up in your routine that you forget to take care of yourself? Well, Dollar Shave Club makes it easy to take care of yourself even when you're critically depressed. Their quality products help me look, feel, and smell my best. I get everything I need from Dollar Shave Club without going to the store. I've been a Dollar Club Shave member for years. They've graciously supported our channel and provided me with this meaty, beautiful razor that is second to none. I do not get razor burns from this. It's meaty, it's beefy, it's hot. I love this. It's one of the best. Dude, it weighs like a freaking pound. You can feel. You could use it as a weapon, even as a murder weapon, potentially, if you were so inclined. Also, don't even get me started on their shave butter, dude. They've got this shave butter that you lather your face up before you shave. And let me tell you, it is like butter. It is butter. They've got a face wash that just leaves your face feeling so clean and beautiful afterwards. It's ridiculous. It's the Dollar Shave Club experience, baby. They're not just razors. They got it all. Body wash, shampoo, toothpaste, you name it, they've got it. Dollar Shave Club has spent years developing, crafting, refining their products. They're so much better than anything I've ever used before, and they're sent right to your door so that even though you're depressed and you don't want to leave your house, you can still keep it clean and keep it together with Dollar Shave Club. And right now, you can get a Dollar Shave Club starter set for just $5. It comes with everything you need for a great shave. The executive razor, the shave butter, the face cleanser. You're going to love it as much as I do. Get your starter set for just $5 at dollarshaveclub.com/H3. That's dollarshaveclub.com/H3. We are back with the gang, here with Dan, the producer. Here we are with Ian, the intern, forever the intern. How are you guys feeling today?
Doing well.
Feeling groovy.
Feeling good?
Good
Feeling
to be
good?
here.
Feeling blessed?
Feeling blessed.
Blessed.
Ian, your birthday's tomorrow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Correct. The big 53.
This is it. This is a big one.
And what's your age?
25.
25.
I had to do the mental math for a second.
How do you feel about the being a quarter of a century old?
Yeah, I get something happens at 25, right?
No.
Can I do something?
I don't think so.
You can rent a car.
I can rent a
legally.
car?
Oh, you can get
rent a car.
Yeah.
You can rent a car already, but you get a greatly reduced rate now that you're 25.
That's good.
That's sick.
Huge. You're going to start waking up more frequently in the evening to pee.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that happening, Dan?
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be something.
Yeah,
to look
that's
forward
coming.
to. I wake up a lot, dude. I'm going to be so fucked when I'm 70. I fantasized, I don't know if I've talked about this on air, but I've often fantasized throughout my life of a hole through the bed that has a vacuum that you put your dick in the hole, and then it goes directly to plumbing, so you can just roll over in your bed and pee in your bed.
A built-in catheter, basically.
Yeah.
But you just put your dick in it.
Okay.
A whole dick.
There's no needle involved.
No.
Right. Okay.
We should probably cut this out because we don't want someone to take the idea.
That's a really good
I'm
point.
not doing. I want someone to take the idea.
No.
I don't want. It's not. I don't. Run with it, baby.
Come back
I'm
and
a
sponsor
client.
the podcast if you invent that.
What about in the car? Would that be a good idea?
In the car, just stop the car, Zach. What the hell?
Yeah, not animals.
Come on, Zach. We're not animals. No, I'm kidding. That's okay idea. But I feel like people are more equipped for that. Oh, in honor of your birthday, by the way, Zach, we did get you a present.
Zach. Oh, it's Zach's birthday too?
Ian, in honor of your birthday, we got you, I didn't want you to think we forgot, we got you a Sharky's gift card.
Oh, boy.
You guys may remember the fiasco last year of the Sharky's gift card. We got you $100 on it.
That's a lot of salmon burritos right there.
Yeah.
Since I spent the last one, I've never gone back.
Same here, actually.
Yeah, I haven't even had a small desire to return.
And so thank you for
welcome,
bringing me back to that place.
Bring a date, you know?
Yeah. Salmon burritos all around.
Treater.
How is your love life going, by the way, may I ask?
You know, let's talk about, how are you doing, Dan?
God, I gotta say. Let's talk about your love life.
Let's not.
All right, Dan, how's your love life going?
It's all right. Yeah.
You fuck?
Jesus.
Do you have a girlfriend?
On occasion. No, I don't have.
No, but you do you get around?
I mean, around a little bit.
How when you go on a date? How many days are we talking before you sleep with her? Or like what's your policy if you have one?
It's gonna sound bad, but
it's fine. We're grown ups.
There's no restriction.
Yeah, there's no restriction.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a restriction.
Yeah.
So first date, let's
say
go.
on average second.
Second date.
Second is usually
that's respectable. I mean, in this day, the day and age of Tinder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like
through Jesus, anything is possible. And
philosophy, yeah.
And what's the okay? Good for you. Good. And how many are we up to these days?
I'd rather not say. I'll skip that one.
I think Dan is somewhere in the. I think he's doing well. Dan is close to 20, I would guess.
20, just like a grand total,
Yeah.
lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you have
fair.
it.
Seems
Not
fair.
bad. And Ian.
We have to do this.
Ian, come
We
on.
have
What
to
do you?
play this
Is there
game.
someone that's watching that you're afraid of? Like, what are you? What are you
everyone?
anxious about right now? Or who is it that you don't want to hear?
No, not that. Though my mom does watch a lot.
Okay.
Hi, Mom.
Parents
Shout
watch
out,
too,
Mom.
so I got to be careful.
Are you currently seeing someone that you think?
I'm not like dating.
But there's
right
someone that you are currently interested in.
Yeah.
And is she a fan of the show?
She's seen it.
So is that why we're being more delicate around the issues we talked
There's
about?
some memes that I think were left behind that we gotta go rescue.
Ian, it's not your show. You don't get to control the pace. All right. I see. It's a sensitive issue.
I'm so glad my mom doesn't watch the show.
Yeah.
It's liberating.
Yeah.
I don't care. My parents watch. You just got to get over it, you know.
My mom doesn't watch so much. My dad pops in occasionally, though.
You can't let that get in your head. I mean,
I
or
know,
you'll
yeah.
never. You like Ela. You have this problem when we film H3 videos. Every time we sit down to record, you go, "All I'm thinking about is what my parents would think about this," and I'm like, "You
it
got."
used to be, but
can't.
I think I've passed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I put it behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, for example, I'll just say I have a tiny penis that barely works.
Yeah.
The pubes are longer than the penis itself.
Wow.
So, Ian, it's your turn now. What would you like to discuss?
I'll have to think on that one. You had that ready, locked and loaded.
All right. You can't force a man to
Share his dick size?
Yeah. Well, I'm not asking for your dick size
Oh,
necessarily,
oh,
but
oh, I thought that
I would like to
going.
know more about your sex life, but another time. Do you date girls that vape, Dan? Do you ever have a problem?
Yeah, no, that's I put that in my profile. If you ain't vaping,
Well, because you do vape a lot, so I wonder, do girls mind that you vape ever?
I don't like lie about it, but I definitely don't put that out front.
Right. It's not foot forward.
It's not the sexiest habit.
Sure. I mean, it's better than smoking.
It is better than smoking.
So when you go on a first date, do you vape? Do you bring your vape or do you leave it at home?
I'll leave it in the car,
That's good. Yeah. That's good. Interesting.
Use a little bit more tact. Yeah. I mean, truth be told, if I could quit everything tomorrow, I would. But I started it as a crutch to quit smoking, which was successful. I haven't had a cigarette in a long time. But yeah, if I could just not do anything, that would obviously be preferable. But.
Well, I did watch a documentary, like a big BBC documentary about vaping, and they did all kinds of tests, like on lungs and elevated like carcinogens in the blood and all this, and vaping was way less harmful than smoking, they found.
Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah. I mean, unless 20 years from now we find out that there's like long-term damage happening. I mean, the immediate benefits are apparent to anybody that does it. I mean, my lung capacity is 20 times what it was when I smoked cigarettes. So just that alone, being able to go upstairs without being out of breath is nice.
That's great. Yeah. Wonderful. Leave that at home, though, I guess, when you're on the first date.
When you're on the first
at
date,
what point do you whip out the vape and just be like, baby, I got to tell you something?
Right after the sex.
Yeah. Yeah, just blow a fat cloud. Yeah.
Just right in bed, yeah.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Ian, I guess you don't really have anything to add.
I've never vaped. Ever.
Really? Haven't even tried it?
No.
Well, let's get you addicted, my dude. Let's go.
You've never smoked?
Your generation is way more cool with it. They're all like juuling and shit.
I'm secondhand vaping next to Dan all day.
That's true.
He's just ripping
That's
that
actually true.
banana cloud smoke right in my face.
Well, with that being said, let's go ahead with no memes left behind. We've got a lot to get to, so let's just get started. Let's get right into it. Now, I will go first. Hila, we are continuing the bad tattoos. Hila has put forth a theory that there's no worse tattoo on this planet than Ben Affleck's back tattoo. Mm-hmm. Do you want to briefly kind of explain your thesis on that?
Basically, what you need to know is that we take into consideration the full package of him being Ben Affleck.
Right.
He got it, I think, in his 40s.
Mm-hmm. He lied.
He had to lie about it at first because he was so ashamed of it.
He said he got it for a movie, and then a year later, he was photographed with it.
Yeah, those are the main factors.
Now, I think it's a female thing because although I agree it's corny as hell, I mean, I could admire the artistry of the tattoo itself. But we had other females in the office, and they unanimously agreed that this was truly a terror. I mean, they reacted stronger to it than the guys.
Yeah, 100%.
But with that being said, we've been on a mission now to find a tattoo that is worse in the eyes of Hila. That is worse in the eyes of Hila. Before we begin, actually, Chris D'Elia is on record defending Ben Affleck's tattoo.
Actually, you know what? I just remembered what happened was fucking Ben Affleck's back tattoo. You saw that? Dude. Okay, look, I like Ben Affleck. I think he's in cool movies. I think he's good. He's a good director. I fucking liked him as Batman. I think that's the unpopular opinion, but I thought he was cool as shit as Batman. He looks the part. He's fucking got cool gray hairs. That's how I think
thought he was great as Batman.
Bruce Wayne should be.
He just never had a
liked
chance.
him as
The movie
Batman.
sucked.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Go fuck yourself. But and that back tattoo, look, who gives a fuck if a back tattoo is what someone else likes? You gotta like it. Fine.
Can't see it.
The funniest shit though was people were making fun of it, and he said no, it's just for a movie.
Yeah.
And then years later, they got a picture with him with the tattoo on. I don't quite get what is that part on the bottom under the wing that's not attached to the phoenix.
The feather falling. Right?
The weird
Also,
feather. Yeah.
I think it's a tail.
Yeah. What is that?
Weird.
Like a dildo? But why is it not connected?
It's not very.
Oh, there's weird breaks in it. Yeah. That is weird.
Yeah, it's got all the
But
lines.
it's just
But what are
odd
you
that
trying to
that
say about yourself when you're putting
tattoo
this
that's
whole
so
thing on
big.
your back?
It's a
But maybe he
phoenix
did get
too,
it
which
for the
means
movie
he's
and then just
risen.
decided to
He
keep going.
identifies
But the
with
fact that he
the
said it was just
story
and
of the
that
phoenix.
was cool.
right.
But the fact that it, dude, I don't understand this.
Do you know the story of the phoenix?
Dude,
I'm not
It's a
sure.
bird that burns itself. It burns itself, dies, and from its ashes it's reborn again.
Mm-hmm.
So it lives forever through this cycle of dying and being born again from its own ashes, like Ben Affleck. Like Ben Affleck's career.
Yeah.
So for somebody to say, "Yo, that back tattoo sucks," to me,
Here you go, Eli.
I go in your face.
Here.
I close the distance and I say, "Bro, this back tattoo is the fucking shit. You don't know what you're." Dude, guess what? I happen to think that back tattoo. I happen to think I think it's ugly. Okay, that's my opinion. If Ben Affleck came out with a video that said, "Hey, you know,
what he's
I've
saying
been
is that
I've
you
been
should own
hearing
it."
about this
Yes.
shit about my back tattoo. I know a lot of you guys don't like my back tattoo, but I just got one thing to say to you guys."
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Oh, I can't play that. I get claimed. Yeah,
So I agree with the message.
you do.
Yeah, own it. Well, that's what made it worse for sure that he had to lie about it.
That's
It's
kind of what
you
put it
gotta-
over the top.
You gotta
Right.
own it. You put this whole thing all over your back.
By the way, that's like 100 hours under the needle, right? I mean, that's
Well, and just a lie that's so easily disproven. It's like, oh yeah, it's just temporary.
never be
It's
sure.
like, yeah, you just never show your back ever again at that point.
Well, so at any rate, let's continue. That's the backstory. Ela, are you ready?
That is the back story.
Ooh, Ian, thank you.
So some of these are too explicit to show. So I kind of need to show. Yes, I don't know how to do this. Oh God, this one is so fucked, dude. I can't show that, right? I think I could show this one. It's just a dude's armpit.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Ela?
It's pretty awful.
Now, is this meant to be a joke, or does he want people to fuck his armpit? You know what I mean? Because if that guy goes to
That's a good
prison, I
question.
feel like people will put their dick in his armpit.
That's such a good point.
That I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So maybe he wants you to actually put his dick there. Thoughts, Ela?
It's definitely awful. I don't know.
Better or worse?
But the delineation, though, right, is when they're trying to be funny, you think it's not as bad, right? It's the
I do. I think it makes a big difference.
But this one is
Huge.
too rancid.
Almost the size of the tattoo of Ben Affleck. Is the size of the difference.
And so, but I think that only goes so far, though.
Yeah, no, I don't know. This one's it's rough. What happened?
Like, this guy is
Like-
undateable forever. Like, in the eyes of any self-respecting
Pretty
woman.
much.
Yeah, but in prison, very popular.
Yeah.
Backing it up to this guy, he's got a tattoo on the back of his head.
Oh my
He's on an
God.
airplane, so this is the person behind him that has to stare at that the whole time. It's a face on the back of his head that's basically shocked to see it.
he's
Oh my
committed to the
God.
haircut too, because
Right.
he's
Oh,
augmenting
yeah.
it.
Right.
Whoa.
Why, man? Why?
That one
Why?
is fucking hilarious. That one is.
But why would you commit your whole life to like owning that? I wonder if he just does it for the plane ride to fuck with the person behind him. You know? He even has like, it looks like hair on the forehead creases. I don't know if that's just the tattoo or
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
crazy, huh? Thoughts, Ela? If Ben Affleck had that, would it be worse than his Phoenix?
Well, yes.
This guy got a bunch of emojis on his arm.
No, it's
Not
worth
as bad.
apparently, he has the shirt on, but he actually has dedicated himself to getting every emoji. So, like, under the shirt,
why?
it's just all of the emojis that exist.
Well, they're adding emojis, so this guy's in trouble.
And this guy, I mean, this guy's got to be a little bit of a contender because he's a basketball player. He's not as famous as Ben Affleck.
But it's not
But
as
this
bad.
is like,
I agree, but it's not as bad.
It's
all right,
not.
fair enough.
But what's he going to do? Like, they changed the squirt gun, or they changed the real gun to the squirt gun. Does that mean he gets his tattoo removed?
Got to get it removed, laser
He's gotta
removed.
edit it.
Yeah.
I'm really careful because this guy just got a huge monster on his back. That's Rob
Rob
Dyke. Yeah, that's Rob. So
No.
Deer Deck.
Not Dyke.
Rob Dyke. Sorry. So
Oh,
this is
wait, so
actually
who's
Rob.
that?
No, this is the ridiculous
The guy that. Oh my
Ridiculousness.
God.
So is that
Yeah.
worse?
Ooh.
We might have got it.
Yeah.
With that one.
Like imagine.
Wow. What? Why?
Yeah, he loves
Why?
Monster, baby.
Does he own the company or something?
Nope, absolutely not.
Not own, but
he must have some sort of brand deal.
He's a rich fucking guy. I mean, how much can you pay a guy who's already rich to get a huge tattoo of Monster on his back? I mean, that guy's a family and shit. He's got to walk around with, presumably he takes his shirt off, you know, at the pool and at the beach and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So how does this compare to Ben's?
It might be worse. I think that's...
It's up there, huh?
Yeah.
There you have it. Rob,
Why-
I don't like Rob Deere.
Why
I don't
would
like
you
any.
do that?
I don't like ridiculousness. He might be a fine guy, but ridiculous.
Robin Big was a fun show back in the day. I mean, that was fucking 15 years ago now. So.
And I used to watch Fantasy Factory, that show he had where he just messed around in that warehouse downtown. Do you remember that one?
Oh, I vaguely remember
Yes,
that.
yes,
Yeah.
But so here you go. Here you have it. I think we have a winner. And he's even celebrating in the photo. So, Ela, here you have ladies love it over his upper lip.
Oh, wow.
This guy's like, this is the only way I'm getting.
That is hot.
You just got to advertise it. Ladies love it.
Not as bad as the Monster.
And he could cut. Well, if he grows his mustache, then he's.
You can cover that.
Yeah, he can protect it.
This guy got. I mean, it's
Or
not
girl.
that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but I mean, compared to this. So there's one. I'm really being careful here. I think that one might be.
The really bad ones that I think you're talking about, I put at the very bottom.
Okay, so this one's just a dog. This one's.
I think my problem is that the Ben Affleck one it was my first one. That kind of like.
It's like your first experience.
Yeah. It's so iconic for me now.
Yeah.
Here, this is the one. This is the real one and I don't think I can show this on screen. So I'm gonna. Why don't you just come peek behind my shoulder?
Because we can show it.
Yeah, it's. So this is a female with a. She's not nude, but she has a baby. Like anime. That's not bad. That shocked the hell out of me.
That one is so fucked up.
So she's got an anime baby tattooed over
Not
her
a
genitals.
baby. It's like a character. Like
Bro,
anime
it's
character.
a baby. Ela, that's a baby.
Let me look again.
Come here.
I have.
Yeah, that's a
I have
baby.
the link.
It up. She's pulling
Look
it
at
up.
the breasts. It's a baby. She's wearing like a diaper when she has the little. And it's a baby, like an anime baby, tattooed over her genitals, so it looks like when you're having sex with her that you're having sex with a baby.
Yeah. It's fucking psycho. People want to see this, which I don't know why you would want to. This was submitted to us on our Twitter, on the podcast Twitter, when we put out a call for these tattoos. So if you want to see what we're talking about, go check it out there.
She has like the baby has tattoos and stuff, so it's a hardcore baby.
Yeah, that's why my first reaction was like.
I mean, it's like anime.
It's like someone's gonna be into it. It's a style that someone's gonna be into.
Somebody.
Dude,
I don't.
When you have sex with her, you're having sex with a child.
I guess that part makes it super weird.
Ela's surprisingly
I don't
unfazed
know.
by this.
I don't know. I find the Monster.
All right. There you have it. Moving on.
Wait,
Ela,
so does that mean so Ben Affleck's been?
I think he's been dethroned.
taken down.
I gotta think about it. Let me sleep on it.
Yeah.
I can't.
I think they could share
Those are big
the crown.
decisions. Yeah. Yeah.
The fact that they're both celebs. Ben Affleck, though, is like, it's worse because Ben Affleck's like a leading man,
Yeah,
like a
it's
heartthrob.
just so good.
And Rob is like a doofus.
Exactly.
And you do have that factor of Ben being ashamed of his and Rob clearly
He's
being very
proud.
proud of his.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that gives a couple points
Yeah.
to Ben.
Yeah.
Well, Rob is second.
Clear second there.
Over the baby, over the genitals.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, Ela.
Because it's not just a baby. I don't know. It's like an anime character.
And your thoughts on the armpit vagina?
The baby's worse.
Than the armpit vagina?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you're getting in my head. I feel like I have to say that the baby's worse.
Just
now.
rank. You've got 4. You've got the baby vagina, you've got the armpit vagina, you've got Rob, and you've got Ben. So place those.
And we had the Israeli guy, Eyal Golan.
Yeah. So place those 5.
Well, I'm doing celebrities first.
Go ahead.
So Ben, and Eyal Golan, actually.
Wow.
Second.
Over Rob.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Rob.
Okay.
And then
between the baby vagina, the armpit vagina, and then there was also the goat hole. What was that? The cow hole.
The cow hole.
Yeah.
That one's a fan favorite. It keeps getting resubmitted to me by different people. Like, you got to see this one.
I don't think the cow hole is up there.
Yeah, you didn't have you found that funny.
I think that guy is probably a legend.
Yeah.
Well, compared to like,
I think you, Ethan, would probably like to hang out with that guy.
I don't. Here's the tattoo in question. I just typed cow hole. Why is his asshole so cavernous? That's what I don't get.
You really had to darken his belly button.
Like
There's,
that
like,
cow's
flies
asshole
coming out of it.
is so gaping, dude.
Oh my god, that's so nasty.
I don't want to hang out.
And the like the udders are like dripping.
Like, this cow is
rotting off of the cow.
Yeah.
Because this cow has been used sexually.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's implying.
Yeah.
And I think also what's he implying is that he wants someone to put his dick in his belly button. All right, let's move it on. Thank you, Elon.
We did pretty good that time. Better than the last round.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some compelling stuff.
Yeah, we had some contenders at least.
Now
So what do you guys think about the armpit versus the...
the baby one.
I find the baby
shocked
one
the hell out of me.
Me and Ethan both were like.
I mean,
jaw
imagine
dropped when we
putting
saw
that over your
Do you
freaking
agree?
genitals.
Yeah, the baby one's pretty bad.
It's just
I guess it just
unfathomable. to
doesn't look
me.
like a baby right away to me. That's
okay,
my issue.
but even still, I mean, it is a baby, but even still,
Okay.
it's just unfathomable. Like, how fucked up in the head do you have to be to get that tattooed?
Seriously, right?
Yeah.
I really wonder who that
Even if
was.
it wasn't a
full pic.
baby, like just anything there, if you're like having sex and there's like a thing that's
Right.
Yeah.
in place of that, that's just weird.
Yeah.
It could be
But it's
anything, really.
but also it's a baby.
Yeah, then that makes it like one of the worst.
I want to
things,
see
dude.
one.
Like a
where-
Yakuza, like badass baby though.
Yeah.
So
So she likes it. In this world, she's created.
she's into it. Yeah, right.
I would like to see just a garbage can around someone's vagina.
Why?
It's probably out there. Doing this segment has taught me that there's a bad
can
tattoo
dream it,
idea.
it
Yeah, it exists.
All right, this next segment is directed towards you, Ian, because you're the Kim Kardashian Kanye expert.
Oh god. They need to start paying me for all this PR I'm doing. For
That is true.
I'm for that, Ian. I'm totally for that. Kim Kardashian tweeted this out, and I was like, "What?"
Oh,
She's
this.
totally unhinged, man. Kim Kardashian tweeted it. She said, "Hey, Jack in the Box, I have a serious complaint, but I won't fully put you on blast. Check your corporate email inbox or send me a DM with direct person for my team to contact. Pronto." That's some straight up like angry white mom shit.
Yeah. That's like Kardashian mafia will be at your door, Jack. I don't know, but I need to know what happened.
What?
Everyone needs to know what happened.
Because I can't imagine it's just like, oh yeah, I ordered a certain burger and I got the wrong,
Wrong
He says
sauce.
it's serious. It's
Yeah.
a serious complaint.
So some went down. Like,
I have a feeling it's not that serious. How
Yeah.
serious could it be in a Jack
If
in the
it's
Box?
that serious, go to the police.
Go to a
Like,
lawyer.
how
go to police,
serious
not
is
Twitter.
Right.
If she's going to Twitter about it, it's like the wrong sauce.
yeah, I think
Too much ketchup. Go to Twitter.
maybe they DM'd her and then she just replied with a picture of like In-N-Out Burger. Was like, this is why
You got trolled, bitch.
Yeah, your place sucks. It's low on the tier list.
Does anyone say pronto?
Yeah.
I was gonna say the pronto is what pushed it over the top for me.
Yeah.
So entitled.
Yeah.
Like, why what do you think about? I mean, she seems like a psycho, entitled, crazy person to be calling out Jack in the Box with a pronto, Ian.
Like I said, I gotta know what happened. I need the facts.
Yeah.
I need the info.
So if her fries were like overcooked,
If it's something related to food, I think that's a little over dramatic.
Okay.
But maybe if an employee like
Grabbed her
talk
ass.
shit or something, who God knows what,
So if that happened, is
That's-
this okay?
maybe actually, if like
Think so?
if like an employee grabbed her ass, but why are you gonna blame Jack in the Box? Just call the police.
Yeah.
Because you can't
Talk to
hold the
the
corporate.
manager or
Yeah, you
whatever,
can't
yeah.
hold corporate responsible for. But I
They're
guess
not great. Okay, then just like if she was like someone verbally said something to her, like an employee.
I think you got to move on with your life. You don't tweet corporate.
Probably.
Like, she got to feel so powerful that she can get corporate to, like, put this guy in their burgers, you know?
Yeah.
But there you have it. So this...
She's saying I won't put you on blast, so it means that, like, it's something about the company, right? Because
I think being vague is almost worse, though.
Right. It lets people assume the worst.
Yeah.
You know? It gives people like Ian here wiggle room to stand up.
Yeah,
or,
we don't have the facts.
Yeah.
Who knows what happened?
So this started an avalanche of activity. All these fast food Twitter accounts, what are so edgy and hilarious, got in on it. I have a theory, is run by the same person. This is so cringy. I'm just not down. I think everyone needs to stop engaging with these fast food.
I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
I really do. This is the worst.
Let's see. Shake Shack with the eyes. Burger King with Jack in the Box to the principal's office.
Oh, got him.
Carl's Jr. with Psalm 520. Thou shalt not go to Jack in the Box. Steak bro. What is what even is your name? Steak is that steak? Is that really steak? Kim, why are you going to Jack in the Box? Lol. Wow, that was not the most clever response. Hooters is even on this. You're Hooters. You are Hooters. You hire waitresses with big boobs and your name is Hooters, like boobs. Not a good day to be Jack. It's never a good day to be Hooters. You're Hooters. There's nothing going on about that place. I would rather fucking cut my dick off than step foot in Hooters. Wendy's. But, like, who even goes there? Shut up, dude.
Wendy's is the sassiest. I've noticed. They're very sassy over at Wendy's.
They kind of, I don't know if they invented it, but they're the first
I
I
think they
noticed.
pretty much, it was those guys.
And pizza? Shake my head, definitely not the move. Burger Fi, we're here for you. Dude, you're not even trying to be funny.
Oh, my God. Burger
Fi.
Fi.
No.
Nope.
So, lots of activity here. I have a theory that it's just one dude running all these social medias. You know, I have a theory he's like some 40-year-old dude who's trying to act like a 13-year-old, you know.
I read the Wendy's person did an AMA you can find.
Oh, yeah?
A younger female who was doing it.
No way.
Kind of at the beginning. And then
they're like, bitch, you need to go.
Yeah, and then
fuck Jerry.
Now it's like a team.
Jack, and then I found out Jack in the Box did a Lele Ponsta commercial. And this is really high production. They tweeted it out. It only has 200 likes. So this was kind of like
I'm looking for someone to make my chicken bigger, tastier, the best. So what do you got?
Are you kidding me? I was literally born for this.
You're born to do a Jack in the Box commercial?
Make it super crispy. So?
You had me at fried
Sorry?
chicken pacifier. Try my new spicy chicken strips
Thoughts?
combo with 100% all white meat chicken for just $4.99.
Just $4.99. Oh man, that's a good deal.
Good deal. I think it sucks. I think all of that sucks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan.
It has 150,000 views, though, despite the lack of likes. But
are you guys only in the States? Yes, we are. That's the top response. The next response is, I'm boycotting you for this. And then the next person has a picture of, they said, I got the 5-piece and I don't know why I bother anymore. And included a picture of the saddest looking nuggets I have ever seen in my freaking life.
That's what Jack in the Box always is. They suck.
Yeah, Jack in the Box is the worst.
When we rated, were they down at the bottom? Was that like F?
I put it, they're F.
Yeah.
For me,
no,
they're
that's
F.
right. Yeah, they're awful.
People who eat Jack in the Box tacos are creeps.
Yeah.
Maybe that was Kim's complaint. She saw this ad. She was like, "This not good.
This has got to go."
Gotta get Lele off here. And then kind of going down the Kim hole, I found out that Kim Kardashian, the Kim hole, going down the Kim hole. Kim Kardashian. Oh man,
I think I've seen that video.
Damn. It's closed, Hila, the eBay thing.
Oh.
So Kim, it's closed now. I wish maybe I have a way back.
bummer.
But she was selling her used clothes on eBay.
had
Yeah, I remember when that was on.
screenshots probably on my phone, but that would take too long.
Why, Ian?
I think, well, she links it like some of the proceeds were for charity.
Okay.
But it was only some.
I love when people say that too. Like, how much?
10%.
What?
It's still a freaking entity,
Yeah.
you know. Let me see if I can find a. Oh, I do have a. Let's see here. We got a
Wayback Machine.
What do we got here?
Nope.
But she's selling. Oh, mother effing freaking frick frack. But she's selling like normal clothes. It's like reasonably priced too.
Yeah.
She's just trying to make a quick buck, selling her used clothing. I mean that.
Oh, you said
the hell out of me.
that she's donating it, right?
Not all of it.
Oh, really?
She didn't disclose how.
I don't remember what the split was
'Cause
for donation.
I saw it on her Instagram, and that wasn't a big part of it. Because that wasn't something that I noticed.
Oh, no, by the way, this podcast, we donate part of our proceeds to charity. Every year we do a fundraiser. It's all about the charity.
Yeah.
I don't make money. I make a little bit, but it's all for charity.
Right.
It was odd that, I mean, some of this stuff is like a shirt for like $50.
Exactly. Why is Kim bothering to sell a shirt for $50? Why?
Yeah, I don't.
Was it all like designer stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she probably gets given designer clothes for free constantly,
we're
right?
So you're looking to make a buck on something you
Yeah.
got for free?
It's Kim
As
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
She's worth $400 million.
You don't become a billionaire without, looking
Making
for
$40
opportunities.
here and there.
Yeah,
I don't know about
you
that.
know?
Well, I was thinking about buying some underwear and smelling it. Did you think about that? She was selling used underwear.
Oh.
That one was like $5,000 though.
Was she?
I don't know. I'm just like- but I was thinking like all these creeps are just getting it and sniffing it. Would you sniff her
Yeah.
underwear, Ian?
No, I no.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
You would not sniff her used underwear.
Nope. I have respect for that couple and that relationship and enjoy.
What would you
life
rate
and-
Kim on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't find her attractive though.
What would you rate her on 1 to 10?
Because, well, I was
1 to 10, Ian.
well, I got to give the basis.
Okay.
I was talking to my roommate the other day about this. She's gone past a point of like typical human attraction because she's like this.
I am going to eat donuts
Sorry, I
tomorrow,
was
though.
just
I
like-
have a
Oh,
delivery.
come on. Sorry, Ian.
No, I'm just saying she's like a caricature at this point, and
Right.
it's not. I don't have any feeling in that way anymore. Not even close.
She's not really. She's not a human. She's not humanized.
Yeah, something like that. It's
Yeah.
kind of I don't know.
1 to 10, Ian.
What it looks?
Yeah.
Can we do round robin?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, you go. What do you got?
Oh.
Ian, stop avoiding my questions. Just give me an answer, 1 to 10.
I don't know because
Just give me a number, 1 to 10.
I just break down crying.
Ian, I am not. Give me a number.
All right, I'll say 7.
Okay.
That's so disrespectful, dude. What the fuck?
7's high. I mean,
Yeah, no.
that's a high rating.
Well, I'm calculating for. Well, a lot of people are attracted to her, and she's
I think
attractive
7's
to
fine.
most.
7's fine.
I agree with 7.
Yeah.
I was going to say 6, but yeah, right
She's
around
not
there.
a 6. She's a 7.
Thank you.
Disagree.
I was
Although when
trying
I
to
if I
find-
fantasize about having sex with her, it doesn't even work because my dick is so small. I knew I couldn't give it past her butt cheeks. So for me, I can't. Like it goes down. Like, have you thought about that? You have to have like a 10-inch dick just to have sex with her because her ass cheeks are like 6 inches long. Have you thought about that, Ian?
I haven't calculated for that one.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
This is so weird. I know I took screenshots of all that stuff,
Of
but
her
I
eBay
can't
stuff?
find it.
Can't find it?
Yeah.
It's fine. There's really nothing to see.
Yeah.
So, and then finally, going down the Kim hole, this is some excerpts from her Vogue behind the scenes for the Met Gala outfit, which I didn't particularly care for, but there were some moments here that I think are worth sharing.
At 8:30 in the morning of 2 dozen mini donuts. My favorite donuts ever are from New York. And I eat a dozen by myself, but they're literally like this big. They're mini, mini, mini. Which is, I think a dozen probably equals like one regular donut.
Sure, I don't want anyone to think that I eat.
Hi, Vogue.
So,
It's Kim.
him, like definitely he understood immediately.
Oh God, what's going on?
yeah, I got it. So here they are putting her in the corset and stuffing her
The
skin.
next.
And the
Venus
corset.
of Beauty. We work with the best coutures. It's
kinda
not
dark,
even couture. Like Mr. Pearl, the best corset maker in the
Literally
world.
stuffing her skin in there.
You can?
You're right. It's like having to
Okay,
like
so Anna,
fold to like.
Medieval.
If I don't sit
Look at
down
her
for
boobs,
dinner,
man.
now you know why. I'll be
What's
walking
going on
around,
there?
mingling, talking.
Where are her nipples? I guess it must be like right
Yeah.
there. Because her, right, Ian? Because there's not that much space like that's not exposed.
It's true.
So her nips must be right fucking on the edge, right, Ian?
Whatever you say.
But I cannot hardly sit.
So look at her waist, man.
Oh Jesus!
I can only like half sit.
She can't sit. How crazy is that?
Look at this shit.
You know,
I'm not into
That can't be
So-
healthy.
No.
What the fuck?
this look is called the wet look.
The wet look? Could they not think of a better name for it? The wet
It's made out
look?
of silicone. So it's like not latex. It's not.
She's like, unfortunately, after doing
It's
this
silicone
outfit, I
organza.
am unable to have
Do you remember
children.
this? I don't know
Breathe.
if I showed it to you, Kim. I know.
Gosh, the shirt dress getting out of the
I
water.
don't see the
You wanted to
relation,
mix
but okay.
California girl style with
With
Mugler.
Mugler and
I don't
the
see
ultimate
California girl at
beauty,
all.
because
No.
this is
What I
probably
see is
Cam.
exhumed Egyptian pharaoh or a corpse. She looks like a mummified
Mummy.
corpse.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I can't. That shot of her, like that, disturbed me.
And then I think
That is not
the
good to do.
Moment here. Yeah, or maybe this.
Never seen a team like this before.
Yeah, look at her
This
waist.
is like
crazy.
this is like beyond.
I don't
what
really
I
like the
ever
outfit, frankly speaking,
thought
either.
couture
It's not a good one.
was.
I have to agree with you.
I was
I'm
gonna
not a fan.
call
I don't really like this color and just
my
everything.
cousin.
Ian, do you like the outfit?
I do.
You're such a fucking lame-o, dude.
Because I like an outfit.
No, because you ride her dick at
This
every
is-
possible.
this
You
is
won't have
bullshit.
honest conversation with me. You dodge every question I give
like
you.
the dress.
I don't believe you. I
I'll
think
tell
you're
you
just
why I
riding
like
her.
it.
You let me tell you what I
Let's hear
think.
why he likes it. Let's.
No, let me tell you what I think.
Let's hear why I
I
likes
think
it.
that
No.
you're so afraid of the Kanye community hearing you say a single bad thing about Kim or Kanye, even if you happen to think it. We're here to have an open, frank conversation about these things, and you're too afraid of what the community thinks of you that you're not willing to ever say anything critical of them, Ian. That's what I think.
Is that it? You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
I like the design. I like the little droplets. It like gives it like this watery look. I thought that was cool. I haven't
Okay.
seen something like that before. I thought it was an interesting look.
Such a dick rider, dude.
I would say if it was bad,
What do you think about Kanye's outfit?
what his well,
The Met Gala.
Here, let me pull it up.
Oh, his security guard look.
Kim.
well, he
and
said
Kanye at Met Gala. Go ahead.
he
Go.
said his reasoning for doing that was because
Which one is it?
Oh, what is that?
I just saw it. Here.
Oh, here.
yeah. So he has
Dickies
a
jacket.
$40.
That's dope,
Dickies.
actually.
He said it was because the very first one that he went to, Kim was his plus one. She wasn't even invited.
Yeah.
And so it was all about him. And then this one, she was actually invited. And so he said, I'm going to be your plus one, and I'm going to not do it. This is all your night, so I'm just going to pull back and let you have the shine. So that's why he dressed like that.
That's a
So-
sweet thing for him to have done for his wife.
Is it, or did he steal the attention by
Being so
looking like a
underdressed.
janitor at the gala?
No, he didn't really steal the attention. I do think it was funny what he did.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they could have a little coordinated better. Like it's a little too like just what he's wearing.
So you don't think like the fake water look? It looks like her hair's all kind of wet and the drips. You don't think that's
It doesn't
cool?
work for me.
Okay.
I see what they were going for, definitely.
Because then she has a
But
second outfit of the night where
for
she's
real?
all like ice.
Yeah,
So like
it's
I didn't see
freeze.
that one. Let me
That's
look
the-
that one up.
It's
Kim Met Gala ice
2019.
outfit. Let me
That
see
one,
this.
the
This one
blue.
here?
No,
No,
on
the
the
blue.
This one?
that.
I'm just not into
She looks
it.
like a
I don't
freaking
know.
extra from Frozen on Ice. She looks like Cher.
Big Cher fan.
How is her waist still like that when she's not wearing the corset?
I think she is
it
wearing. She must be wearing a corset.
Something's
In fact, what I would guess, Dan, is that this isn't actually transparent.
Oh, like
And
that's
she
a
is-
fake
yeah.
belly button.
And
right
she's
there?
actually wearing a corset.
Oh, you're probably right. Oh, you can kind of see where the skin breaks.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Explain. I get your reasoning.
Fair enough.
I get your reasoning.
Fair enough. All right, let's move it along because this is taking a while. We've already been going for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I wonder how we're gonna get to everything. Do we skip
Well,
some?
let me just skip. Let me just skip ahead to the. See, we're leaving memes behind.
It's so true.
I have a lot of good shit here, but why is the camera so close? This one we must watch. This is from Quentin Tarantino's new film, premiered in Cannes. Cannes? And the fan that everybody liked it, so we got a standing O. That
This is like
went
a
on.
tradition there.
The standing O.
And they do it for like 20 minutes, 30. It's like this obnoxious weird thing.
It's like a.
I was wondering why they were clapping for so long.
No, they'll literally just stand there in silence.
22
all
was
clapping.
the record.
Right, I think the record is
22 minutes.
Yeah, that's just.
It's like a human experiment. It's like a social experiment. But anyway, the cameraman goes off the rails, and he brings the camera so close to their faces. It's just pure, unadulterated, beautiful cringe. She's like, what the hell? And he keeps getting closer. There you have it. It's your turn now. Then when you think it can't get closer, he continues to step forward.
I like how at first she's like posing for it, and then it just keeps going.
It's almost like they're collaborating to make it as uncomfortable as possible. Like the audience clapping, the cameraman. It's so close. Woo! Here we go. Closer. Closer. Closer.
You think it's the cameraman or is the director in his ear, like giving him?
Who knows?
Yeah.
But he's like an inch away from his face, and you can actually
Can't even frame his whole face. Like it's cutting off his
You'll
forehead.
get to see the full shot of it here. Closer, baby. Closer.
So weird.
Closer. Like, come on, dude.
What the fuck?
Why? Just why?
Oh man, so good. This camera work is just bizarre. All right, let's bring it in. Tighter, tighter, tighter. Yeah, it could be the director. He's like, tighter, tighter. The guy's like, I'm gonna hit him if I go
in his
tighter.
face.
Look here, look how close he is. Dude, it's way too close. The guy even put his hand up and put the camera in his face. What a legend. That's his Israeli wife. Right, Ela?
Yeah.
There you have it.
She's
Tarantino?
yeah. She's the daughter of a famous singer in Israel.
She's like 22
Speak a
or
peak.
some shit, and he's like
Oh my
40,
God, you
50.
guys.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. Closer, baby. Tighter, 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 tighter. The director's in his ear like, tighter, tighter.
This is. Can I bring that? No. Let me put it in.
I don't think I could clap for that long. My hands, your hands would hurt.
It's so
22 minutes.
masturbatory.
What do you got?
Ethan.
Ela?
That's her dad. He's
Oh.
a legend.
He is? Is it the guy with the tattoo on his... Oh, this
No.
is her dad? He looks like a damn Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Wait, why does Quentin look like her dad?
Yeah, he looks like
Bro,
What?
Tarantino.
Oh, no way.
why is she trying to fuck her dad right now? Am I crazy, or is that literally her dad? I've never seen Quentin with his hair like that,
Wait.
and all of a sudden...
Is that Quentin, though?
That's Quentin. Get a load of that face.
Right, that is him. Huh.
Is it a Photoshop?
I've never seen him.
That's not a
like
Photoshop,
that.
my dudes. That's
Yeah.
real. So how old is she?
Yeah, she's like 27 or 29. I don't know, something like
It's
that.
oh, that's her dad. What's her name, Ela?
Daniela Peak.
Daniela Peak age. Wait, that ain't her.
55. What?
Here, let me type Israeli. Oh, she's 35.
35? Okay,
Okay.
that's not
That ain't
so
bad.
I
bad.
guess I
What's her feet?
It's
What
been
do
a
her feet
while
look like?
since I've been to Israel.
Her
so-
feet?
Yeah, what do her feet look like?
What? Surprise me. Let's see if we can find out. Let's see. What's her name? Daniela Peak. Feet.
Do you not know why I'm asking that?
No.
No.
If you don't know why I'm asking that seems super weird.
No, it's
Quentin
fine.
Tarantino famously has a foot fetish.
Well,
Oh,
let's have a look.
really?
Yes.
Ah.
Let's see if we can peep her feet. She's walking around barefoot.
Perfect. Of course she is.
Damn.
Probably insists.
Oh, she's got a high heels that look like they're invisible.
Yeah.
Her toes
You know
are a
he's
little
so
long.
into that. What do you think of Quentin's jean dad shoe combo? Hila?
I'm into it.
You are?
It's funny, I think. It's like
He looks all kind of fucking
that. Yeah,
worse for
as
wear.
you go up. I thought it was fine.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I would jizz on her feet.
Yeah, would you? Oh, for sure. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Her toes are a little long for my taste.
Really?
What would you rate her feet?
I think she's got nice feet.
Yeah, she does have nice.
Those are nice. He
I'm
would,
not really-
he would not date her.
I don't
I'm
have
not
a-
kidding. He wouldn't date her if she didn't. So
I don't really understand foot fetish, but I mean, she's got nice.
it's one of the weirdest ones.
I have the opposite. I can't stand feet.
You're right.
Like,
Anti-foot fetish.
foot fetish.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like that's like one of the more common weird fetishes, though. Like not like
No, it
super
seems
common,
somewhat
but
common.
like relatively common compared to a lot of others.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or
then
into
how
feet.
old is Quentin? Quinn, fucking hell.
Tarantino, 57.
I think he's 60, bro. 56.
Ooh.
So what's that? A 20-year age difference? Dots? 11 years. 35's fine. You're old enough.
Post
at
30,
35.
whatever.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like
As long as you got
Yeah.
nice feet, I'm down. He probably has like a prenup with her where it's like if anything happens to her feet,
right,
the marriage is off. Josh the bad kisser. You know, I just don't have time. I got to pass this off. So that's it for me.
All right.
I hope you all have enjoyed my segment, my contributions here.
Yeah, no.
We're gonna have to ear hold these next ones. We don't get time to for next time because there should be no memes left behind. But until then, Hila, let's give a round of applause for Hila.
Hila. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we've got Ethan Bradberry.
Ethan Bradberry?
Does Ethan?
Ethan. He
Hey
posted a
fellas, this is
video
what we got going on over here.
on his own channel. And I think just us have already watched it like 1,000 times, and it's still got only.
Yeah,
I think all
7,000
those views are up.
It's honestly such a tragedy.
We're kind of obsessed.
that this video only has 7,000 views. I mean, the Regula is the new Slammin'.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Ian and I quote it constantly here at
We
the
do
office.
at home.
Like, just
We do too.
can't stop saying it.
Let's watch
Yeah,
it.
watch it.
I'll be there in a second, but first, I need to introduce these guys in a second. I'm not gonna be weird about it, but I'm gonna get back to them in a few. Cheers! 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 Who you kidding, huh?
Hey, that's the owl from music.
So this is what we got going on over here, huh? We're on a mission today. We're in New York City, huh? Brooklyn, to be exact. We're trying to find the rawest of the raw. You guys will understand what that is in a few seconds. I'll show the clips of that. All right? We've been
Do
preparing
we
for
ever
this,
understand
so
what that is?
It's never really made clear what the rawest of the raw
I
is.
understand what it is.
Oh, okay.
So what he's talking about is raw coffee bean. So he's looking for, because I've been following him on Instagram and his Insta stories and everything, he's always showing him blending raw coffee bean. So now he's on a kick where he doesn't believe in getting like pre-ground or pre-processed. So he puts the raw coffee bean in a blender and then he puts it straight into the coffee machine. So that's why he calls it the rawest of the raw.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know you did all that
I'm
research.
telling you, I'm not. Come on,
He's not fucking around. This is the
And so
regular.
what they call it, I think it's a joke amongst themselves. I love that Ethan. This video is so not explained,
Yeah.
and they have this whole code of talking with each other where they go, they just act like they're Italian mobsters. I don't know why they're obsessed with that.
Who you kidding, man?
Yeah. But what I've deciphered is that they started doing this raw coffee bean, and they call it the regular. So they said, "What do you want?" "I'll have the regular." So they call it the regula.
Yeah.
So the regula is the rawest of the raw, which is kind of gives you the language you need to understand this video.
Cool. This is good insight.
We're gonna slam on them with the regular schmegula. So that's what we got going on over here, huh? Who you kidding? What are you out of your mind? Come
So
on,
it doesn't make sense. Who you kidding? What are you out of your mind? I didn't say anything. Yeah.
All right. So we got Bruno over here. Bruno.
Got that intense
We
music.
got G over here. We got Dennis.
Boy, Dennis C.
Come on, who you kidding?
Man.
You got the one and only, huh? No introduction for you.
No introduction for you.
Come on. Get it, huh?
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ethan Bradberry, and this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna roll clips of the regular right here, because that's our mission to find the
He's gonna
rust
roll
of the
clips
raw.
of
We're
the
gonna go
regular
out
right
in the
here.
streets of New York
The
City.
problem with this
trying to
video,
find
and
the best
Ethan,
of the
I think I can help
out in the
you,
streets.
Yeah, I think he's listening, actually.
is that you're basically making an inside joke with your friends, which is funny, but you're not letting us in on the joke, the context of the joke. So it's funny. I mean, it's kind of funny, the train wreck, just because you don't know what's happening. But I think he does need to work on setting it up a little bit more,
right,
for it to be shareable. Because not everyone is willing to watch it 100 times like me to decode it. But that's why I'm here, Ethan, because we're here to support you and we love you. And
But maybe that's the appeal. It's like a puzzle. You have to keep going in. And
I was gonna say, I mean, it kind of the mystery element is.
It is.
You uncover new information each watch.
Ethan. We're gonna slam them with the regular.
So,
Here we go.
Here we go.
badass.
Slam him with the regular. Here we go.
Taking the coffee with them.
Yeah, they got a Mr. Coffee.
I need him in my next regular schmegula if he does a well job. But this is what we got going on over here. Where's the fifth cup?
I was finishing my cup of rap.
Oh, yeah.
It's dripping on him.
This is what we got going on over here, huh? We're gonna walk into a raw shop. We're gonna ask for the regular.
raw shop.
They don't have the regular. We're gonna slam them with it.
You kidding, huh?
We got the cup raw going on over here.
Not a lot of coffee.
The cup of the... Well, he didn't want to waste for the gag.
We're gonna slam them with the regular, huh?
Here we go, a couple wise guys. What's going to happen?
What we got, huh? Come on, baby. We got that raw.
It's like they're just grunting at each other. Sound like velociraptors. So this is when it gets really good.
Where's the owl intro? I'm waiting on that.
Coming.
It's coming.
No
when you
spoilers,
know.
Ian.
There we go.
Halfway through, he rolls the intro. That Bradberry owl. I don't know what.
Ethan Bradberry.
And now they start doing all this crazy B-roll of the city. Like, man.
Yeah, this is their footage right here.
It's just
beautiful.
Yeah.
Manhattan.
And Bradberry production.
Here we are in a Starbucks.
It's a raw shop.
It's a raw shop.
How you been? Good?
Good. What can I get for you?
Let me get the regular.
Regular, what size?
You got the regular?
What's the regular?
The regular schmegula.
This guy knows he's going to be
No?
killed possibly right now.
You kidding me?
His name's Mo.
I don't know what you
Oh,
want.
shit.
You want regular coffee?
Foreshadowing.
Regular schmegula.
We just got regular coffee here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe she might know. No, the regular schmegula.
Is it coffee?
Who you kidding?
Who are you kidding?
By the way, this is what happens when they don't fake pranks. This is what it looks like.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
I think, hey, Bruno! Dennis! What we got, huh?
So he's calling his friends in. They really did go, they set this up and they went through the whole thing, but it doesn't make any sense unless you've decoded it.
What are you out of your mind?
Who's out of their mind? Nobody said anything.
Nothing but
People are like, I'm about to die in a suicide bombing.
Forget about it.
The manager's on the phone with the police. This is what he does in the morning when he pours his coffee. I've seen him on Instagram do this every morning with the raw. And he broke it. Oh, there was an interesting detail there if you go back. That lady says, you know him?
Yeah.
So somebody did recognize the Bradberry meme.
Huh.
Go back to where...
Just a few seconds before this, yeah.
Back. There. Hear this lady right here. She says, you know him? Right here.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it.
Pick it up, huh?
Pick it up, I love this line. Mo has a breakout line here.
Yeah. He kind of steals the
Need a
show.
cloth, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Dennis! Pick it up, huh? Hey, Mo!
I told you to talk to me nice, Ethan.
And that's it.
You have a cloth?
And then he asks, he wants to clean it up. That's not very gangster, but...
I love that they left that in with them being really polite and kind of apologetic.
And they're like, nah, dude, we'll take care of it.
Yeah,
just
you're-
leave.
you're good.
So again, I think the potential is there, but the regula was not fully realized.
So this is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, our building is having some contractions.
Contraction. Something else on your mind?
Construction.
We're gonna slam them with the regular.
Nice.
So I don't know if you guys can hear this.
Yeah, they can. But there's someone grinding on the building wall. They're literally on our wall.
Yeah, scraping off the drywall.
Yeah, so try to bear with us on that one.
This is just more from his Instagram page.
She says she want to be part of the animal kingdom of the hierarchies, eh? Yeah, man.
Come on.
That's what she's gonna get, huh? You gonna give it her?
You gonna kiss
Get
it?
a body, huh?
Oh.
Come out, forget about it.
Try to look at the menu. What store are they in right
You
now?
ain't getting it.
They're in a fast food restaurant.
You get it? Basta.
The employee, meanwhile, is being like, what the fuck?
They just got a whole language.
Ethan Bradberry has ascended to the next level. I want to say,
Dude, he is totally ascended.
he is
He's
genuinely
the Ross of the Raw.
He is the Ross of the Raw.
Absolutely. So, and again, you'll see in his Insta stories, he does that every morning where he takes the glass and he slams it on the table and he goes, come on! The raw! What do you mean? And he has like a whole ceremony, a raw ritual.
He does this daily?
I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
the raw ritual.
The raw ritual.
So he
Gotta
wanted to
look
go to
for it.
Starbucks and see if they had the Ross of the Raw. If they didn't have the Ross of the Raw, he was going to slam them with it.
Yeah.
So that's what he did.
Yeah. It's a good summary.
This is like, we just tried to watch the show and you've read the books.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's very
You
true.
know.
Dropping knowledge.
Next up is it's been quite a big meme that we for some reason kind of missed. So now would be a good time.
Liberal
let's just
diamonds.
watch it, I guess.
Extreme biohazard data from the deeper, denser dimensions. And so it is an extreme biohazard to make justifications for parasitism. That's true. It isn't okay. Friends, we have enough humans on the planet. We don't need any more humans. It is not okay for women to have babies
Ewa.
and stop contributing
I'm really
to
sorry.
the process.
But she's sitting there
under
with
the
her daughter.
pretense
Yeah,
that
so
they're
we've got a
doing
mom and a
good
daughter
thing
here.
By staying home and raising children. We don't need children. If you find yourself pregnant,
There's
there
so
are
much to unpack. I
options,
mean,
and you can have an abortion. No babies. Cut off the baby factories.
she's pro-abortion. Is that what I heard?
7.5 billion with.
She said, if you're pregnant, get an abortion.
Oh, okay.
Like she
Yeah.
does not want babies happening.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
So there's a lot to unpack here. I mean,
Yeah.
You've got the daughter who's channeling, who looks like autistic, like she's
Channeling the
having
the
autistic breakout.
archangel Gabriel.
Sure, of course, sure.
That's true.
And so it seems like they're on DMT or something. They're in the jungle, and they're just like, here, go to the next one.
Oh, man.
I don't want to do it, and you can't make me. That's true. I don't want to do it, and you can't make me.
So the daughter just says that's
I don't
true.
want to do it.
So, they have a YouTube channel with like 1 million of these videos.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
almost like daily
And-
posting.
Hi, friends.
It's good to just get the whole
Dating. It's
context.
Sunday, November
Yeah.
6, 2016. In the Lynn Life and the Jamie Body Mind, the authorized souls continue to be only child
episode
souls
710.
from the smaller
Just getting
subatomic.
started.
And
It's
the
called Cool
intrusions
and
from
Uncool
above
Trees.
continue.
That's true.
Above meaning larger and less
I love
dense
that in their
levels.
minds. They're like, some trees are fucking punks.
No, this is kind of like gone viral, I guess, because a lot of people have been talking about it. So they added to the description some frequently asked questions.
Yeah, amazing.
Why does Jamie say that's true so
Go ahead,
often?
Hila.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard for me to read from here, actually.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Are these your opinions? No. We're channeling angels and other godly presence.
Obviously.
Why does Jamie say that's true so often? The answer, in many of these videos, Jamie has the fact-checking job. So as her mom's talking bullshit, she's talking to the angels and going, that's true. But I've never heard her once say, that's false.
That's a good point.
Right.
I don't know if I dare read more. It was a big block. She says, well, let's see where this goes. In many of these videos, Jamie is the fact checker, not the primary channel job. The fact checker is also focusing up into the higher dimension and attempting to discern what the highest vibration voice is saying in any particular moment.
Right.
When the primary channel goofs. Wait, goofs? When the primary channel goofs, the fact checker just says something along the lines of, hold up. That isn't what
Hold
I
up.
noticed. Often those segments are cut out of the episode, so we aren't misaligning people who just jump in for a few minutes.
Misleading.
Oh, that's
Probably
right.
misaligning too.
By the time we complete editing an episode, to the best of our awareness, everything that's in it is true. Here are some episodes where
we're right. We're only seeing the true shit.
Yeah.
The rawest of the raw.
Right. Here are some episodes where the Jamie Collective has the role of primary channel. Those are episodes 799 to 800, episodes 919 to 920, and of
Right.
course
That was a
episodes
great season.
10, 12 to 10. She didn't really give her much of a shot. That's only 6 out of 1,000.
6 out of 1,000. Yeah, it's rough.
What are you doing with your arms? Everyone has intuitive channels.
That's
Whatever the
true.
channels are resting upon is where our intuition comes from. Because gravity is real, that's true. Intuitive channels fall down. Sorry, I needed to fact check that real fast.
Yeah.
Intuitive channels fall down when we don't hold them up. We are repeatedly lifting up our intuitive channels so they get out of the soup of confusion, fear, and untruth that is rampant in human society.
Right.
That's true. We do this so that God can hear.
I'm going, that's true.
That is true.
I'm
Right.
feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing this.
Oh, this is my favorite.
You're gonna be disappointed here, though, Ian. I'm sorry.
Here, Ian, this one's for you. Is Jamie single? That's the daughter.
That's not true.
No, Jamie is, hold up. That's what you say. Hold up. That's
Hold
not
up.
Hold up.
what- Jamie is in a
vibrations are
committed
off.
relationship. Are we on drugs? No, we live completely drug-free. Yeah, right, ladies. So there you have it.
Oh man,
There were some other clips of these.
there's 1,000 of them.
There were some good highlights, though, of them going
We're
off,
going to
wasn't
go
there?
with the foundational
that first video.
assignment, which is to
That was
do
the-
what is
that was the Twitter
ours
one.
to do right
I
now
do
in all
appreciate that they went through the
dimensions to
trouble of
manifest the
shaving
divine
their
plan,
armpits.
Since that's what our
That's
soul
true.
contracts commit us to doing.
Because that would have
And
been
with that,
pretty
the
gnarly.
formally videoed portions of today's efforts begin.
But it was almost contradictory because
Speaking
they're
to
so
the class,
bohemian
right?
and like
Yeah.
hippie that you think they would rock the arm pubes.
That's a good point.
That's true.
That's true.
But those are so clean. Like they waxed those before every episode.
Most of this world
amount
is
seems
very
to be
kind of image obsessed, though.
1 billion.
I actually,
Under 1 billion.
believe it or not, I knew a woman that was like kind of like this. She spoke to angels.
Really?
She said she spoke to angels. Yeah. In another lifetime, I was actually shooting a concert for this whole group of people that were like kind of spiritual guru people like this, and we stayed at her house actually for the time that because it was out of town, and so I like slept in the same house as this woman for like 2 or 3 nights, and she was like very nice and sweet, but was like schizo. She like saw angels everywhere constantly, and they were like always telling her stuff, and she would like let us know what they were saying and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird fucking experience.
But was she image obsessed?
This was like the Brazzo people, by the way. It was
Oh,
like that
really?
same circle of people as
And
Brazzo.
how was she
yeah.
on a scale of 1 to 10?
As far as what?
Appearance.
Oh, she was older. She was a very pretty lady. They always are, and that's the weird thing is like in this like faith healing thing,
lot of
it's
those-
always very attractive middle-aged women.
Would you have sex with a lady like that? Just to see? It's
probably nuts.
Just to see what like the angels
We have
think.
7.5 billion. No babies. Women who have babies.
Well, a lot
and
of people
stay
are
home to
interested in
raise
the
them
girl in the blue
should
top,
not
apparently.
be viewed
'Cause that's a frequently
as
asked
doing
question.
A good thing. That's
Right.
not a good thing.
I'm always
It's
more inclined to
completely-
listen to people when they have like the little Tony Robbins microphone too.
Those really thin
It makes
bases.
me think that they're saying important stuff.
Those are
Even if they're in
E6s.
Tungle in lawn chairs.
Yeah.
Those are E6s. Those are very expensive, really good
What do
microphones.
those cost?
The mic itself, probably like $700-800.
Wow.
Something like that.
Hold up.
They're going. Hold up.
Yeah, the sound quality is really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think they approve of us having a baby, but what do you think? I mean,
No, it's a terrible, toxic thing to do. Is what she
Have an
it's
abortion.
so
she
weird.
said.
It's
At
so
any
weird.
stage.
She's sitting there with her daughter.
Yep.
Well, maybe did that influence her belief?
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if it's either it's like either at the time by her logic, she should murder her daughter.
Right. Yeah.
It's not too late to have an abortion.
That's true.
That is true.
That's true.
That's true.
Interesting stuff, Hila.
The one last thing is we never got to talk about all these new
I'll play the music.
emojis.
Mute it.
Oh shit. Do we have another music?
Yeah.
Or?
Oh yeah, Zach, go ahead and hit us with
Can I
that
see
cheesy
some-
corporate music, please.
Some of those emojis are
So-
so dark.
Yeah, let's start over. Okay.
Go ahead.
This is the same. This is the same energy for sure. Yawning
These
face.
are the new emojis for 2019.
Hell yeah.
230 new emojis.
That basketball player's fucked.
No, do we really need all of these?
They're so dark. It's almost like racist how dark they make some of those emojis.
Like, I've never used this. The people stuff, all the people.
Inclusivity,
All
Hila.
the
It's the future.
characters.
Every shade imaginable.
They had
The
all the
yellow's
couples-
kind of. You know, the yellow was like cool because it kind of represented everybody at 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But now that they have like all these different shades, I feel like the yellow's racist because the only yellow left is like Asian people, and and that's racist to call Asian person yellow.
Probing cane. Cool.
That's what like old
Why
people
do
with
you
probing
need that?
canes.
The hearing
Hearing
aid
aid.
emoji. What the fuck? They're really stretching now.
Deaf person, woman and man, mechanical arms. This is the inclusivity pack for sure.
Oh, cool. Flamingo.
I did want a flamingo. That
What
is
the
good.
Oyster.
Oyster is weird.
That was super weird.
Sloth otter.
Otter's gonna
onion,
be a big one.
Garlic baby.
Wow.
Butter.
Waffle.
Mate's drink.
I
Falafel.
also didn't know that they like put these videos together. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Who made this, Hila? The Emoji Council?
No, this is Emojipedia.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So kind of.
Kind of one of the authorities. There actually is an organization that sanctions the
Oh,
emoji.
really?
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh.
Got it. Brown heart. White heart.
Squid.
No! Squares! No way!
What do you do with those?
Sick.
That's so cool.
Whoa! Circles!
There we go.
Hindu temple? Sorry, I don't buy it. Get that shit out.
Ringed planet. Not Saturn, just
They don't want to get a copyright strike from Saturn.
Axe.
adhesive bandage.
that's the
Blood
big
drip.
one.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
That's the big one.
Wait, now the blood drop. You can pause the music, Zach.
Yeah.
The blood drop. This is specifically supposed to be menstrual blood,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That was the big news from this emoji drop.
I like that they tried to sneak that in there. They're like
The diving mask.
yeah, like I'm going. It's like going down. You
Yeah.
know what this means? It's going down on a girl during her period.
Right, yeah.
If you pair those two. Pretty good. There you have it.
So
Where's my
that's
semen
it.
drop?
I don't know when they're coming out. I do think there should be a semen one.
I
if
want to
there's a
say these have been
period one.
released. I think I've seen
I
the
haven't
blood
seen a
drop
blood
on my
drop.
list, but maybe not.
I haven't seen it either.
There's 230 new ones.
That's
Yeah.
the emojis, though. And the new ones kind of suck. I'm gonna be honest. Like
That square though.
I'm using that otter. I'm gonna use the otter.
The otter was cute. I'll give you that.
Are you gonna
Always
use
the otter.
any of the 200 people versions that they made?
I'm gonna use the dark. I'm gonna use the darker the night one. You can only see the white in his eyes and his teeth.
I feel like all of those suck. All those little people ones.
They do.
Yeah.
There's no reason. What? I'm human. I'm human. Okay.
Okay, cool.
I am always caught off when people use those and then they match their
The
like
skin?
skin tone, and
Me
I'm like,
too.
come on.
Yeah.
It catches me off guard.
Weird. Yeah.
Or when they'll send me one that isn't theirs.
I mean, I do like the
Wait.
gold one, right?
I just use yellow.
The yellow
Yeah, just
gold. It's
classic
like
one.
it's like neutral.
Right.
It's neutral, exactly. But like you're not Asian, so you shouldn't be using the yellow one.
No, but it's like gold.
You have to match your skin tone.
It's like Simpsons white.
Yeah.
You have to match your skin tone, and we're gonna start monitoring
Right.
the emoji use,
Right.
and only sanction the ones that match.
Digital Simpsons face.
Right.
All right,
Okay.
so that's it.
Well, thank
Dan
you,
is
Hila.
next.
I'm up next.
Beautiful. Wow, what a great presentation. Good stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach.
And Dan is coming to the plate. He's got a whole slew.
I got a slew. I mean, there's really just one big one, and I know we're running a little long here, so I'll try
Go
and
ahead.
blast through this. But so we wanted to talk about this a while back. I think I came into awareness of it when Coachella was going on, and I'll explain why in a bit. But first of all, have you guys heard that the influencer economy is crashing? Have you heard about this?
I saw that. So stupid.
So it's because this girl with I think like 2 million Instagram followers. Oh, what's going on here? Let me refresh. The site is not secure. Don't go to pretty52.com.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
All right. Point being,
for
she has
those
26
reasons, I'm
million
Wait,
followers.
I want to see the article.
And she tried. Yeah, I don't know why it's blocking us. You see it like pops up when I hit
Try incognita.
incognita. What's the hotkey for it? Do this. Incognito. Sorry about that.
And for those reasons, I'm out. And for those
Gotta say,
reasons,
your
I'm
job
out.
is hard.
Here we go.
Yeah, you don't take me seriously.
It's a
All right,
lot
so
of pressure there.
Instagram influencer with 2.6 million followers struggles to sell 36 t-shirts.
Now, what was the shirt she was trying to sell? Is my initial question.
I think it shows.
Is
in
it the one at
here.
the top
Yeah,
where
I think-
she's sitting on the
Yeah,
ladder?
it's this one in the bench. It's just a black long sleeve t-shirt, which it could just be because your shirt sucks.
Zoom in. What does it say?
Yeah, what is it?
How do you do the zoom?
You just use your fingers, CSI style.
Ooh.
It just
looks like it's initials E.
I mean, why would anyone? I mean, what is this?
Yeah, I guess the point being that she's got these millions of people that follow her on social media, but nobody actually gives a shit or is engaged
How did
in
this
any way.
become an article? This is so weird.
They turned it into this whole thing where they says the influencer bubble is about to burst. I don't think there's anything such as the influencer bubble. I think it's just one Instagram story. She went and complained. Go ahead, Dan. I'm hijacking.
No, it's all good. So I have a theory of why these influencers are doing so poorly. It's because they're just like in a lot of industries and transportation and manufacturing, automation is taking all the jobs. And in this case, it's pages like this. Oh, come on. It is hard.
What I tell you, man. Thank you for finally acknowledging.
We get it. We get it. Little Michaela.
She'll sell 36 shirts.
Well, I'll tell you in a second, she sold a lot more than 30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She has less followers, 1.6 million. But, you know, it's a typical Instagram page in most regards. You know, this is this young girl. I think she's from L.A. and
19, I saw the bio.
Yeah, and she's 19 years old. And, you know, she's pretty, and she's just living that influencer life. The only weird thing is that she is not real. She is CGI fully. She does not exist in the real world. And people think she's totally real. A study done by Fullscreen, actually. They were researching not just her, but as you'll see, there's a number of these CGI influencers out there. They did surveys of the followers and found that a full 42% of people following her think she's a real person.
Wow.
Incredible.
Which I find incredible mostly because the weirdest thing about all of this is the CGI fucking
that good.
sucks.
Yeah.
It's like PS3 graphics.
Well, it's just some, like, I mean, it's not, you know, it's not like Sony Entertainment. It's just like probably a
just
couple people.
some marketing agency or whatever. But it's like legitimately so bad in some of these. Look at that. Like, what the fuck? And so, yeah, she had some merch that she sold. It's called like Club 404. Oh, very clever. You know, it's like an internet
Hotline 404.
Yeah. Which sold out, and I mean, it was like some overpriced stuff. Unfortunately, because it sold out, it doesn't show the price anymore, but I did some research, and the socks were $30
Wow.
for a 2-pack.
Oh, okay.
I guess for a 2-pack, that's not too bad. I think the long sleeves I saw were being sold for like $90.
Really?
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah, no, they weren't fucking around. And it sold out, which, you know, who knows? Maybe they didn't make that many so that it would sell out. But somebody was interested in buying this.
You know what they do sometimes, Dan? The slick gut people, they'll just say sold out, so it's not embarrassing.
Right, exactly.
That's where that one Instagram lady messed up because she went and complained on Instagram that no one was buying her shirt.
Now here's another one that's probably the second most popular. Only 135.
Oh, she's way bigger than him.
Yeah, no, she is by far the biggest of all of these because there's a number of these, and for whatever reason, hers really clicked and has this pretty.
And when are we going to get a sex tape between these two?
It's probably coming. So yeah, this one, which by the way, the most popular ones are all run by the same company. It's one organization. So this is the same creators as Michaela, as you'll probably see because they cross over all the time. You'll see them. They're all friends. They're living their best lives together. So yeah, this is Blockco 22. His thing is he's got this mask on at all times. I don't really know what's up with that. It's just kind of, or if he's not wearing it, he's always covering his face.
It's a budget cut.
Saves on CGI.
Yeah,
Oh, that probably is it. That probably is it. Here he is with another one named Bermuda.
Got the
She's hot.
Yeah, which again, like this is like
It's bad.
Sims graphics.
Yeah,
it's like
bad.
not good at all. But you'll kind of see, like if we go back to Michaela in particular, I think she's under here, that the people engaging with these posts, like they don't seem to realize that they are, I guess, so this is as someone's sex doll they decided to humanize on Instagram. Okay. So some people are starting to catch on. When I went to the older posts in particular, there were just like so many comments of people like, oh my God, when are you going to be in New York next time? I want to come see you, or blah, blah, blah. The way that I came to be aware of this, and this was fucking weird ass shit, is, like I said, I discovered it around Coachella because on the official Coachella stream, they had her interviewing one of the artists.
Oh, wow.
J Balvin. And he is interacting with her as if she is a real person.
What's up? It's Michaela here with YouTube Music at Coachella, and I'm joined by J Balvin.
Thank you, Michaela. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Finally,
Nice to meet you too.
I've been looking for you everywhere, but it's hard to see you.
All right. Oh, let's just get right into this. I know Nirvana.
So is he just looking at like a grapefruit on a fishing pole or what?
Yeah, right, exactly.
I think it's a person in a bodysuit,
I want
probably.
to know, what do you think
Yeah, maybe.
grunge and reggaeton have in common?
And the person probably doing the
both
voice
are music.
is there.
Okay, true.
Now, like that,
He told him wants to smash.
I was watching the stream just normally, and this just popped on, and I like did like a triple. I'm like, what is wrong with her?
Yeah,
like she looks
right.
so weird.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of led me down this rabbit hole. Here's another one. I think this is actually a different company, a little wavy.
Little wavy.
Little wavy.
Get a lot of this.
This one is like particularly.
Oh, this one's like a drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's got like the face tats.
It looks like a Third Life character.
Or like, yeah.
Look at this one on the bottom left. No, Dan, I play Third
Oh, you
Life.
play You're...
I'm beyond that shit.
Look, he's a hype beast. He's wearing Supreme.
Yeah.
That's definitely just Second Life.
Yeah, maybe.
Lil Xan's Second Life.
Just to save some money. So yeah, this one isn't as a goof as much as I just find this really fucking weird and a little like this is bad and like very obviously fake, but give it another 10 to 20 years and I think the line between, you know, celebrities that people are into and follow, you know, influencers and everything, it's like, why would a company bother, you know, spending sponsorship money on a real person that's, you know, she's 19 now, but in 2 years she'll be old news because she's 21 and, you know, lose her influence or whatever. If you
stays young forever.
Yeah, it just stays forever. Yeah, this is evergreen, you know. Michaela, I think, launched 3 or 4 years ago as a 19-year-old girl. She's still a 19-year-old girl and will forever be.
The perfect age, right, Dan?
Right, that's right.
Okay,
so,
yeah, it's certainly an interesting new Brave New World kind of thing.
Yes, exactly, Brave New World. Yeah, the company behind this is called Brud.
Brud.
And they're based in L.A. They had like a little FAQ on their site, which was just like so weird. Where are you based? We're in L.A. Is Michaela real as Rihanna? That's what they say. Okay.
Nice.
I think what they mean, probably, I think in their minds, I think there's probably one girl that wears the suit. Who has the voice.
Who's like actually Michaela.
Could be wrong about that, but that's
It's possible. I mean, in most instances, it's just images. So
right, sure.
A few years ago, they even put out a song.
Oh, no.
She's a musician.
Let's hear it. Michaela, where you at, girl?
Not mine. I mean, this shit, it's got
Dicks out. What's the view count?
768,000. Yeah.
Wait, she in it, or is it just this?
It's just a lyric video kind of thing. Which is like,
why not make a video?
It's the laziest shit, right? Yeah, I know. It's like, come on. It's fucking all CGI anyways, so.
They're just going super realistic. Like.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. The main thing to me, again, is I thought it was weird, but then it started to make me real nervous for the future of humanity when I heard that almost half the people that follow her think it's real. I mean, that is astounding
wild
to me.
That is pretty wild. Well, at first when I saw her, the first time I saw her on Instagram, I did think she was real, but like there's just something uncanny.
Yeah,
and then eventually, once you see it, then you like.
Right, that's obviously fake. Yeah.
But I think I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to VR porn with like hyper realistic. You could like
you won't have to wait long,
and you just strap on like a machine to your penis, and like you just lay out.
You can do that now, right? Don't you have the gear? You've got the Oculus.
I haven't actually tried VR porn, but it seems like a lot of hubbub. Just to
seems like a lot of effort.
Yeah, just to jerk one out.
That's my main
kind of the antithesis. Like the point of masturbating, at least for a guy, is to be like, all right, we got to get this poison out.
Right. Let's get this over with, kind of thing.
Get the poison out.
Get the poison out.
Just get it out. Move on.
Yeah, it's like you've got to brush your teeth. You got to do that.
It's not something you want to do. It's like exactly you have to brush. You know,
gotta have breakfast.
Guys, guess what?
So
I don't enjoy masturbating. It's just something I have to do.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Zach knows what I mean.
I do.
Thank you, Zach. Zach's always got my back. Ian never has my back.
So this surprised me. Shane Dawson was like on the shit immediately. Apparently, this is from 2 years ago. And in one of his videos, he did a short phone interview with Michaela. You can see she's come a long way in the last 2 years because this is like, this is like PlayStation 2 graphics.
Dare I say, Dan, that she's aged?
I guess they maybe did make her look a little bit older. This is definitely more like, I don't know, 15, 16-year-old looking.
Yeah.
But, you know, they can just kind of change her looks with the trends, what's in at whatever
Very
given
true.
moment. So yeah, shout out to Shane.
Do we get an
Boy
interview
Shane.
or anything interesting here?
No, it's not really interesting, to be honest. I listened to it. I mean, he's talking to a person who's pretending to be a CGI influencer.
What's
it's
his
all
point?
put
Like,
down.
what's this thing, though? What's the conspiracy?
It wasn't so much that it was conspiracy. I have a feeling. I mean, this is just my speculation. I don't know this, but I have a feeling they paid.
Oh, you think that's a? Oh my goodness!
I think it's a
that's the
promotion.
conspiracy.
That's a double
It's
conspiracy.
a conspiracy within a conspiracy.
Wow.
Because why would he talk to her? And this was 2 years ago. I'm sure she had a much smaller following. This whole thing is a big effort of a marketing agency. You know what I mean? So they're looking to make this go viral. So get it on Shane Dawson's channel. Why not?
There you have it, folks. Little Michaela.
Yep. So that's it for little Michaela and her CGI friends. But yeah, don't follow these accounts.
No.
Please, I guess is my point in all of this. Don't give this attention. This is not good.
It's not?
I don't think this is good for us.
These robots are going to take you out right away.
Do you
It's
think
on
that my
record.
job will ever be in jeopardy to robots?
I mean, maybe.
I'll be
yeah.
one of the.
No, I mean, like,
well, hopefully, I'll be one of the last to go. But can you imagine like a hilarious robot that's just like AI, algorithmically funny?
Well, I mean, they're already making these robots that can algorithmically write music and do things that are.
But music seems more formulaic, you know?
Yes and no. I mean, yes, it does seem more formulaic, but I question if it really is any more formulaic than doing comedy. You know what I mean? Like,
There's certainly an X factor to a good musician. It's improvisational.
Right.
But I like to think of myself as someone that's untouchable and untouchably talented beyond even musicians or anyone else. So I couldn't possibly duplicate it in an algorithm.
Right. No, I think you have a really strong point there for sure.
Yeah.
I have your back.
No, you don't. Zach, you got my back? You know, always leaving me in the trenches.
I feel like certain joke styles, probably not, but if you took all of the Late Show data,
Oh yeah.
for every monologue from the last like 30 years from all shows, I feel like you could make like a joke bot.
You could make a late night host.
Yeah.
That's a good
Stephen
point.
Colbert could
and
be
because there's
replaced by an algorithm.
And I think it would be better, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd watch the hell out. I watched Little Chiniqua.
Michaela.
But I think that's an interesting observation, Ian. And I think it's because it's so formulaic. And the topics and their delivery.
Yeah.
But I think that's interesting. I would be interested to see how that played out.
Yeah.
Someone get on that. See if you can do it.
Well,
Start going down.
I've seen studies that or articles that claim that all of that kind of stuff is coming. Like people are working on, automating jobs that you wouldn't expect. Everybody thinks automation, self-driving cars and that kind of stuff, but even creative jobs could be in jeopardy in the future, Just a robot can do it cheaper, faster, all that kind of stuff. And I mean, when half your audience is paying so little attention anyways that they don't even realize that it's fake.
Sure.
They're not really after quality anyways, so.
I've been following the deep fakes since we talked about that last time. They've already gotten way better.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about porn. Like, I feel like people are over the porn thing. I've been seeing like goofs where.
Yeah, like the one where they did us. You mean like?
Yeah. Or I saw one today where they put Kanye's face on Mike Tyson, for example.
Right, I saw that.
And like, it's gotten so good.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
You see the one
Tom Segura
with
Can you pull that up?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's incredible. This guy just called The Fakening, I think it's called.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the same guy who did ours.
Yeah, it's not even pornographic anymore. It's just for the goofs.
Right?
Yeah.
Try something that you
Like,
should never do as an entertainer.
Actually, Tom
I don't
Segura
know
has
if
a
you
weird
people here in
likeness
Kansas
still.
City know how to do this, but
Dude, there's no difference.
because I haven't seen it yet, so we're gonna find out.
Tom's
I'm
is
gonna
so
ask.
seamless.
Dude, it
Everybody
looks so real.
Sit down.
He looks a lot like Art, though.
That's true. It's not going
Everybody
that
sit
far
down.
from one to the other.
All you
But the
bluebirds are gonna feel
expressions
really
and
bad
everything,
Well,
about
the one
asking
with
you
Post
why.
Malone is more
Okay. Now,
different. I
in honor
think,
of
and
this
still
weekend,
works.
Who is
Stand
Post
up.
put onto?
No, Tom Segura with Post Malone.
Oh,
It's on the Fakening Instagram page.
same guy. Here, let me see if I can find it.
This guy, The Fakening, must have like a fucking insane computer.
A little baby toad.
A little baby toad.
I should maybe stop this here.
Stop.
Deep fake.
Don't claim me, bro.
As Post Malone.
Tight. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, this one is crazy.
Like, hey, man, does that hurt? Because that's when I just had first met him. And he was like, well, my
It's
first
just unbelievable. The expressions, the eyes, the eyebrows, the mouth.
right here,
It's unbelievable.
It still looks kind of tight. It looks like magma. Hand tats. He asked me if he should do it. I told him, yeah.
Maybe it's
I told him
because
that's
it needed
very
to go
rock star
further
life, you know what I mean?
than
I'm about to do
than that
all
last
10.
one,
I'm
but
gonna get Jim
I
Morrison
feel like I
and George
do.
Harrison right
This
next
isn't
to
quite
John
so
and
seamless.
everything.
Like you can tell there's something weird going on.
It's like a
little bit.
roundedness to
Yeah.
his face.
No,
I mean, it's still
but
good, though.
You see, it is improved a lot though.
Yeah.
Or you know, like
100%.
you know the right to bear arms. And then I got
crazy.
this little Cartier Love Bangle logo.
All right.
And
here.
that's and these are just people just messing around on their computers, but
Yeah, it's
Samsung is
not.
like deep in this right now, working on it.
Right. They showed something they have that just from one photo.
Yeah.
They can fake in your ass.
And they're trying to have that be able to be on a phone.
On
Like anybody
VR
can do it?
porn. Yeah. That's what Samsung's working towards. Samsung's Korean, South Korean, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that makes sense. So that way you just take a photo and you can have sex with anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sick.
Legit. So that's it, basically.
Very good. Does that conclude your report?
Yeah. I mean,
very good.
Yeah,
Beautiful, Dan. Thank you.
So we've got Ian.
Step up to the plate, Ian. Here, let me set you up, Ian.
It's only up from here. Crickets.
Oh, sorry. I didn't-
How are we doing time-wise?
We got all the time in the world, baby.
Because I don't know.
No, go do everything. Go ahead. You got it.
2-hour mark, just about.
I see you don't have. You got the dolls and the Arnold, right?
Yeah. Well, then I wasn't sure about the Drake little.
Yes, let's do all of them. They're fantastic. We can't say no.
We'll power through the.
No memes left behind.
So Arnold
Except
Schwarzenegger, the man, the myth, the legend. You know,
Of course.
everybody loves Arnold.
Our former governor.
The governor.
So he got a little publicity the other day because he was in Africa on this like meeting fans event in South Africa. He's taking pictures of someone, and then this happens.
Jesus.
Oh my
So
god.
some guy just sprints up and just drop kicks the Terminator.
What is wrong with you?
He failed. That
my God.
robot from the past is shit.
Yeah.
That's a really shitty cyborg they sent to assassinate him.
Got taken. Oh, I see.
Yeah, there's another angle here that Arnold tweeted out. Oops.
Oh, I love that Arnold shared it himself.
Yeah.
What a legend. Bro, Arnold was like not even phased by that.
Yeah, he's like barely moved.
What a freaking legend. And he's like in his late 60s.
Why would you do that?
Maybe even older.
Really? Maybe, yeah.
I think he's almost 70.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, he is built like a tree stump,
Wow.
dude.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
That guy.
I think
threw
I would have broke my
entire-
back.
Yeah, I mean, it's his entire body weight flying through the air, double kick.
He's 71.
Spine.
71, that
Wow.
motherfucker is built like a goddamn. I like tree stump. I'm going to stay with that. Tree trunk.
Tree
trunk.
Yeah, I think he made a comment after that. He was like, "Oh yeah, you know, I thought someone just bumped into me."
Uh-huh.
You know.
And the guy, he screams, I need a Lamborghini. Is that right?
Yeah,
Really?
he says, "Help me! I need a Lamborghini."
Go ahead.
Ugh,
Yeah.
why?
Well, it's an interesting approach to acquire that.
And now he has a Lamborghini.
Yes,
Arnold
and he,
sent him
exactly. Congratulations to him.
So there you go.
Man, I'm impressed with Arnold, dude.
Yeah, no, he's doing all right.
Just imagine that is the sequel to Terminator, and like they just really built a shitty robot, and that's the whole movie.
You see the trailer for the new Terminator?
No, any good?
You're thinking of Rambo. aren't you?
No, there's.
Oh wait. Oh, that
No,
was
I'm not
yesterday.
thinking of Rambo.
Some people go mixed up. Making sure.
There's a new Rambo trailer.
There is a new Rambo.
Rambo Last
6.
Blood.
What's the context of the new Terminator? Does it look good?
You know, I went in.
Pull it up.
Totally skeptical.
Let's pull it up.
It looks kind of dope.
I like Terminator. I like the series. I'm a fan.
Well, here's the thing. They've
I
got
like
the
it.
original Sarah Connor back. She's in.
Oh, I
this one.
saw it. Right. I saw an image, but I haven't seen the trailer.
Yes.
That's cool.
It's like the actual Terminator 2 cast.
I'm just not sure how many
really
timelines.
the last one that was good.
Oh,
I think-
wow.
no, I think I've heard that this is a direct sequel to Terminator 2. They're like just ignoring
Okay,
the rest, which
I was like
is probably for the best.
Let's see here.
We get claimed for.
Yeah, I love when I get claimed for showing a fucking trailer. Isn't that the point? I don't care. Go ahead.
Had this nice, simple life. Now it's a nightmare.
I haven't seen this.
You know it's real when it starts with.
Every trailer now. And a piano. I was about to say and a piano, and it came in.
And then here comes this weird African dude who drop kicks Arnold.
How many movies have there been in this franchise?
I've lost track.
I think 60 or 70.
This is probably the 7th or so.
I only saw the first one.
Oh, damn. Wait, is Sarah Connor a robot? What was that?
No, that's not Sarah Connor.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming that's the new Terminator.
Oh, no. Is Arnold's got to be in it, right?
He is.
Thank God. Look at her, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass. I like seeing her all old and badass. A bazooka? What's up, haters? The bazooka is kind of like a 90s action trope I haven't seen in a while.
That's very true.
Love the
James
bazooka.
Cameron.
Yeah.
My name is Sarah Connor. Never seen one like you before. Almost human.
What's her name? Actress?
Who? Which Sarah?
Sarah Connor.
I actually don't remember.
Blanking on her name.
I am human. Oh, shit.
I don't care what happens to her. Because I was her.
There
he is. The man.
He's aged. Why did the robot age?
That is a very good question.
He's just a robot living out in the woods, aging. I think this movie's going to suck.
I mean, probably.
I think this movie's going to be an absolute suck fest.
And it's not James Cameron directing because he's still too busy making Avatar 2 for the last 2 decades. But
Linda Hamilton's her name.
Linda Hamilton, there it is.
By keeping you
Wouldn't it be awesome if Avatar 2 was a total flop at the box office? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Hope it is so bad.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
So you're probably right that it's going to suck.
First of all, the evil Terminator singing in the end there. I mean, what is this, Chucky?
I'm not sure if that was him, but...
Why? It was him.
Okay, so this next one, while stumbling around YouTube, sometimes I'll just keep clicking related videos and then see what happens and where I end up in that weird part of YouTube. And that's where I found this phenomenon known as Reborn Dolls. So
Reborn.
Reborn.
Where
Like
were
a
they
phoenix.
born previously from?
That's a whole thing where
there's a whole theory about it.
yeah, well, it's regular dolls that you'd buy, some of them kind of cheap or whatever.
Oh.
And then these artists will take them, or these
interesting. So they are reborn.
designers will take them and then completely reconstruct them.
Okay, interesting.
Completely redo them. So the main market for this, people buy them on Etsy and on eBay because it's a lot of just fan created, artist created entrepreneurs. But here's like the Etsy page.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
For these dolls.
Nope.
So tell me, Dan, who what's
So
the
none of these are real.
These are incredible.
Yeah.
And so who's buying these? Like, I mean, what's the point? What purpose are these serving?
So it seems to vary because some of
they're
it,
pricey too, eh?
Yeah.
It's really expensive.
Some people actually they're just doll collectors and this is like next level. They just like collecting dolls.
Can you imagine stepping into a house like that?
Yeah. And then there are other people who are using it as like grieving tools.
See, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
That's really tragic. Yeah. And probably not a good idea either.
Yeah, well, it's kind of got these different avenues, and I was reading
There's the empty nest people too.
Yeah, some people.
This one shop has like 2,000 reviews.
Reborn baby.
Oh, this one.
Oh, that's a good price.
That means-
$42.
Yeah, that's probably.
But that means that many people bought it.
She might be selling other stuff, Hila.
And some people, I watched a documentary on it on YouTube about it, and some people will take pictures of their kids, and maybe when their kids grow up, and they'll go and like have it duplicated.
Oh my goodness! I would not want my parents to do
That's
that.
what a picture is for.
And then then
$500 doll.
they can go use all their old baby clothes and stuff like that. And
Whoa.
some people were saying they did it because they just weren't ready to be a parent. They didn't think that they could handle it. So they were like, this is much easier for me.
Sure it is.
Yeah, they're like...
I'm not sure that's a good tell if you're ready to be a parent or not.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wrote one of the quotes down from one of these people in this documentary where she said, where I haven't got children, I still do have that female instinct in me. I can't do the commitment to kids. It's so fussy. If I could pick a child off the shelf, I would. One that's quiet and well-behaved. Unfortunately, reality isn't really like that.
That's a healthy
Sounds
mindset.
weird.
So she bought the next best thing.
Yeah, she bought one. But yeah, it is kind of when you...
Whoa, look at this,
Some
Hila.
of these are so realistic.
Oh, that's
my God.
$600 plus, actually.
So I looked up the most expensive
That's
one.
like a newborn, like right out of the...
Yeah.
Dude, that actually, I do admire the artistry.
Yeah.
Oh, they blurred the fake penis.
But-
Go back. They blurred the fake penis with stardust.
Yeah,
Go
what's
right.
going
Ian.
on there? What the fuck?
Yeah, something's happening. So yeah, that I looked at the most expensive one ever sold.
Oh, interesting.
And it was
This better be good.
let's see,
This better be a damn fine
on
baby.
eBay. Apparently, this seller is very well renowned for their dolls. So this one sold for
What the
$22,000.
frick?
What?
Oh my God.
What's so amazing about this baby?
Well, it's a Romy baby, first of all. It's all about the label.
I mean, I guess the details probably are so. I mean, well, yeah.
And I think with this person,
They got nails done up and shit. They got like a
Oh,
mani
yeah.
panty.
I think a lot of them, a lot of the people that sell them, like I said, they're repurposed dolls.
Mhm.
I think this one may have been one of
All
the rare ones from
original.
scratch.
Right.
So that added on to the value there.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy. And that woman, she's like the Picasso of these dolls. So her site
It's Romy.
You can come on here and
Oh my
and
goodness.
shop.
Why is this baby dead?
Yeah, they look kind of dead.
Oh my goodness gracious. What? Imagine. I mean, what is?
So weird.
Yeah. I wonder if this lady planned on getting into this or she just fell into it. You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
You start making hyper-realistic silicone babies.
She just found a niche. She's like, dude, these people are fucking crazy, but they pay really good.
I mean, 22 grand for one. Not bad.
Yeah, so here's...
Oh my freaking gosh.
This little girl, Tiffany. Every fine detail. The nail beds.
Man, I tell you, if
the
I knew
positioning of
someone
the
that owned something
toes.
like that and handled it like a
She's
real baby,
fantastic.
I would 180 out of that house immediately. This is literally the start of a horror film. And look how like slowly she grabs for them.
Well, apparently, like
She's
I was
really
reading
one
how
of
they're
my
made, and they'll put weights in the head, so you have to like support
Right.
the head like a real baby,
Whoa.
and they'll match the.
I'm not so much a holder. I don't hold them a tremendous amount. It's just the cleaning and the doing the hair, seeing the end result, and then pushing a nice pram.
So yeah, and then they'll go take them on walks and stuff, and
So people who see her think she has a real baby.
Yeah.
It's living the role of a parent, but
She's got a
only
dog.
half of it.
Right.
Dude, that's fucking weird. I didn't think that they actually went out in public with them.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like, That's a weird twist, actually.
The psychology of it, it's like, and then it's about like being seen and perceived as being a parent. And
yeah, this
that's
woman,
like important part of it.
This is actually how she goes and she makes them and she goes and sells them, like at the grocery store.
No way.
At the grocery store?
She's there to sell a baby?
Yeah, because she'll...
It's like viral marketing. She's waiting for somebody to come and ask her about it.
Hey, you want a baby? Hey, you want a baby?
Excuse me. Would you like to buy a baby?
No.
Oh.
Seriously?
Isn't she lovely? Oh, it isn't real? It looks like a newborn. I know. I make them for a living. That's what I do, yeah. Come here every
For
week and
real?
sell
That's
me
the best way you
babies.
can market this?
Oh, it is a real baby.
It isn't, it's a doll.
Is it? Oh, Mum, look at that.
You're not having
Just
one?
look at that.
No, you're not having
Hey?
one.
Oh, hey, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Man, I want to see the people that are like, bitch, what the fuck?
That is a weird twist.
Yeah, and so I was digging around to just on YouTube. I mean,
her front room is now the nursery, where babies are engineered to customers' specifications.
You can have warming pouches so that the baby's actually warm. You can have breathing
Almost made the joke that you would throw it in the microwave to make it hot.
You can have wavy hair, straight
They
hair,
accounted for it
black
already.
hair, brown hair, blonde hair.
yeah, you can customize them so they breathe
have
and they're
milk
warm.
spots, raised milk spots. You can have a scratch.
And have
you can
human
raised
hair
capillaries.
inserted into
You can
the-
have birthmarks. You can have open noses, open ears. You strive to reach the ultimate in realism. That's what it's all about. You're trying to create a baby.
The eyes are moving. Wait, that was a real baby. Wait, why?
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, it just moves like a real baby.
it seems like there's a decent market for it too, because there was like a lot on Etsy. This isn't like a super
Yeah.
boutique thing.
No, there's a lot.
There's like
I don't like it. No. You probably get.
I was looking at, I found a very interesting one on YouTube that was, this person makes them, and this was a little overboard, I think.
Oh,
And
no.
then we are going to number 5, being very gentle, pinch and pull up on a part of the baby's womb.
No, come on.
This is the unboxing?
Yeah, this is the
shit.
baby
I
unboxing.
think you should cut it.
No
I really
freaking
don't
way.
care, as long as you can pull it up. But you don't want to just go like this and cut the baby. You want to
Yeah, you don't
She's
want
wearing
to cut
gloves.
the baby.
up on, not here by the
Is it just in
tie
a latex glove?
You want to pull up.
Just a giant
and
condom.
just-
I love the Jack Link's box in the background.
Jack Link, baby. That's how it arrived.
All right, so that pretty much
Jack's Link's
opened
promo.
it. And then we are going to gently pull apart the rest of the way for your baby to be born. The baby.
Oh, that's
And
not a
there
very...
we
Oh, okay.
go.
All right. Well, okay.
Now,
That baby needs resuscitation or something.
there's that. And that's
Right, Ela? That's a
obviously,
little
you know,
blue,
you ignore
isn't it?
that. We're role playing. You guys know
Role
what
playing that
three
you
Okay,
gave
so
birth to a
here's the
baby that
umbilical
needs
cord,
life support?
and then
Well, they
next,
they can
it
come out
says-
blue.
Okay.
So I think
After
it's
you
just
have the
being
baby
super
out,
realistic.
grab the umbilical clamp and clamp it a few inches from the belly button.
So they have
So
a
you're gonna
full-on
grab it,
umbilical cord you've got to
And
take.
we're going to clamp it. I don't really want to clamp it because I don't want to ruin it. And then after that, after we clamp it,
She's going to save the umbilical
we
cord
are
for the
going
stem
to
cells.
take, and it says, I want to do it exactly like my things.
It's gonna inject it into her face like Sandra Bullock.
Super cute. Okay.
So cute.
So yeah,
it's so
She
cute.
handles it like a corpse. She's throwing it around and shit.
Yeah, it kind of varies. The people. Some
Video has
people are
5
so
million views,
careful with
dude.
them. All these videos I've noticed have crazy views.
Oh, 5 million. What the F?
Whoa.
5 million? Yo, I didn't realize this was a thing.
Yeah, this
That
has
is-
been around.
Okay.
Apparently, they started around in the 90s. Just doll collectors wanted more realistic dolls, and then
Mhm.
as it went on, and they started to pull it off, then this whole other element came in where people were kind of using it as like a placeholder for real human babies.
And that's where it gets
But
disturbing.
last little part here, I thought apparently this has happened a couple times now with these things. Where
A police officer broke into a car on a hot day to save what he
Oh,
thought was a baby.
Yeah,
It was
why would you
actually a
leave that
doll
in your
named
car?
Ainsley
I mean,
with extremely
what are you
realistic
thinking?
features. The New Hampshire officer even called an ambulance and tried CPR.
I don't blame the guy.
Yeah, of
Doll,
course.
who has
Did a
features
good
that
thing.
resemble a real-life baby, including veins,
That's a
hair,
dumb thing
and
to do.
eyelashes.
Yeah.
The owner returned to the scene in a Walmart parking lot to find.
Of course, it happened
Of
at
course, it's a
Walmart.
Walmart. Of course, it was at a
Reborn
Walmart.
dolls like these range from hundreds to thousands of dollars and have become a fascination for some. Ainsley's mom got the dolls to help her cope after her son died. People
That's so
use these
sad.
babies
Yeah.
as
By the way, you're
symbolic
gonna kill your
dramatic
freaking
times.
your.
Similar
You're not.
incidents have occurred around
Your
the
fake
world,
baby's not gonna
and
make it
repairs
either,
are
leaving him in a hot
usually
car.
covered by the police department.
I mean,
Ainsley's mom has now made a custom sign for her car window to avoid situations like this in the future. For
Anybody gonna understand what the fuck that?
no. If I was a cop,
Yeah.
I would still break it, thinking
Yeah,
that
of
you're killing your
course, yeah.
baby.
Just don't
Yeah.
leave it in the car.
Cover it or something.
Right.
For Christ's sake.
They probably have it in a car seat too and everything.
Mhm.
You know, the whole.
God.
Yeah. So
Bring it with you.
I've read
You're
that's
that
happened.
committed.
Right.
That's happened multiple times with these things.
Wow.
Yeah, put it in the trunk or something.
That is fucking
Drunk
wild.
that bitch ass baby.
Yeah. But anyways, that's the little crash course on the world of Reborn.
Thank you for
Dolls.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zach.
And then just the last.
I want Drake.
Yeah, it's too good.
Okay.
This will be the finale.
So the NBA playoffs started last night, the final series. I'm sure we're all big sports fans here.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Right?
between
Don't miss the
the
game.
it's between the New York Dinos and the
Yeah.
Golden State
I
Bears.
love when they get it in the hoop.
Yeah.
That's my
Oh,
favorite part.
dude.
The when the thing the put the thing
The ball goes in the hoop,
They,
and you're
they
like,
hit
"Fuck."
home runs in basketball, right?
No. Dumbass. Touchdowns. Everybody knows
Everyone
it's
went for the quick.
But anyways, there's a kind of this drama playing out because, well, it's the Toronto Raptors versus the Golden State Warriors, and the Raptors they've never been the final ever. This is the first
Oh,
time.
good for them.
And their main, well, Drake is from Toronto, and he's like a diehard fan. He owns some, he has some investment in the team, and they named him their official like team ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, Drake gets access to the court, like for all the games.
Floor game. I mean, he's on the floor.
He's there. He's like standing next to the coach
Right.
every game. And so this has started to become a problem. And other teams have started to get kind of pissed off about it.
Trying to
So
play against these guys. Giannis lines up at three.
there we go. Here was from one of the last games. This was last week.
Here, feeling when he's out there
So-
trying to play against these guys. Giannis lines up a three that doesn't go.
He's right there.
And through
Oh,
the
where?
fingertips
Oh,
of
yeah.
Kawhi right
With the
into
ball.
the hands of Drake.
He's ready to shoot, man.
He was ready
Just
to
like
shoot.
the squad, he's ready to shoot.
He is ready to roll. Raptors.
Wait, Toronto's in the NBA?
Yeah.
Oh,
From McCalloway.
that's cool.
So that's him right there.
Yeah.
And the camera's not helping because they keep showing him.
Yeah, he's always.
Cut to him instead of to the
Yeah,
players.
I
It's like, and he has a thing. Look, like he taunts players.
He talks shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think that's unique to him.
No, it's happened before. The big one they cite is Spike Lee.
Right. Yeah, it was
to
just
do that.
I mean, when you're
But
He's stealing the show though.
yeah, it's definitely he's like playing it up.
look at him standing, he's dominating the
Yeah.
frame.
And then this was the other one that had like a bunch of sports fans upset.
Fires for three.
Is
Look at him running around the sideline. Like
Wait, where?
I mean, he's running around the sideline like he's a coach.
and that's the coach of the team.
Oh my god.
So people
Gives him a
He's too comfortable out there.
Yeah.
He needs to respect the game.
Right.
Yeah, that's been the big thing.
I mean,
So-
go back to the beginning of that clip, and I want you guys to watch him just running around courtside, like a coach, like really. You see him jumping around?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a cheerleader. He's like,
You got to respect the other team, you know. Yeah.
And then they asked,
shoulder rub really gets me.
They asked this one. I thought was kind of funny. They asked the head coach of the other team about that whole thing and like, is Drake too involved?
Yeah.
So this was the other coach just kind of saying, no, this isn't cool. But these clips of Drake are just so funny.
Person that's attending the game that isn't a participant in the game, a player or a coach that has access to the court. So I don't know how much if he's on the court. It sounds like you guys are saying it's more
Always.
than I realize. There's certainly no place for fans.
It's kind of a bad precedent. You don't, like, what's to stop other celebrities from running around?
Is for the Toronto Raptors, to be on the court.
Look at this.
Like I said, the league.
I mean, he's having fun out there, though. I like that. I don't have that much fun in my life ever.
Yeah, I mean, he's pumped.
He's loving it.
He had a little...
Fine to be animated like that at a sports game. Like, that's what makes it fun. But you can't go onto the fucking court to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he had
it's
a little...
funny problem.
That's why when he said the talking shit, I'm like, talk shit all you want. Like, that's part of the fun of being in a sports game.
Is that the Nike Supreme hoodie? Sick.
This was after they just won that game when he was massaging the coach, and he was just all...
Me, talk to these people. It's about these people right here. It's about these people. It's about the city. Hey, listen. We have the best player. We have the best fans in the whole NBA, in the whole world. Look around you. Look at this. We created this. This didn't exist before we were here. Look around at the square. I promise you right now, we did this. Doesn't matter what anybody says. They can say it's disrespectful. They can say it's this and that and that. Everybody's within the rules. Everybody's doing their thing. All we are is proud and passionate. We are like a college sports team. The Toronto Raptors are a college sports team. I promise you.
What does that mean?
I love Toronto. I love this team, and we're going to the NBA Finals. Let's go!
So
all of that.
It's funny how they go interview him after the game.
Hey, he's stealing the limelight.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. So the NBA actually, after this, went and had a meeting with the Raptors. They had to go talk to him and be like, guys, Drake's antics are...
You got to get Drake.
You know what they need to do?
Reel him in.
Just put him in a mascot suit, and then it'll be all right.
Yeah, he could dress up as giant
Put him in
owl.
the
raptor, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's because his brand is like the owls.
Yeah.
And he does all the jerseys.
Ethan Bradberry's thing.
You'll see an owl on the jersey. That's all Drake.
Right.
But so they warned him. They told him to chill out. And then the first game of the final was last night. And
chill out. Let me guess.
He did not chill out at all. So first there was...
This is hilarious, I have to say.
Yeah, no,
this was from his
fantastic.
Instagram.
Oh, he posted this, so he's flaunting.
Yeah, he's posting this one.
Now, is Steph Curry on the Raptors or not?
Steph Curry's on Golden State.
So he's talking shit.
And he's wearing this jersey with a different player from Toronto whose last name is Curry from like years back.
Oh, so I
heard it's his dad.
Oh,
Steph
it's
Curry's
his dad.
was
Oh, wait,
on the
really?
Raptors, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's wearing his dad's jersey, talking shit to him.
Oh.
What? So this is an elaborate ploy to shit talk.
So here's him.
They're exchanging words.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
And he's saying that he's got some in his hair, and he's...
Yo, he put in music. He put in intense
What?
action music.
And his caption, Steph Curry hair lint for sale on my eBay right now.
What?
Username Draymond shouldn't wear 23. So
Oh my goodness.
Is it actually?
That's real beef. He's starting real beef, isn't he? Kind of. Let me see that clip again. I don't think Steph is happy about what's going on there.
No.
It seems like he's like, bitch, you better stop all the shenanigans.
Yeah, no, that looks heated.
Also,
Yeah,
Steph
well,
is pretty.
They're friends.
Oh, they are.
Drake
Oh,
has
okay.
a Steph Curry tattoo.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
So-
so they're goofing around.
But-
But he looks pissed.
They do look.
But the other
emotions
player
might be running high.
Yeah, and the other player that he's trolling here, this Draymond, who's also on the team, they had an exchange at the end of the game.
And the franchise's first of
This was right after Toronto beat Golden State.
the NBA Finals.
Whoops.
Get the victory here in Game 1.
I could see Drake walking around in the top left there, clapping. So he's friends with this guy.
So that's all Toronto, but then here's Steph, and then this other guy, Draymond and Drake are arguing, and then he actually yelled, "You're trash," right after they beat him.
Between Drake and Draymond Green.
And so then someone asked that player about it right after.
It's incredible that Drake has made himself the center of attention at these NBA playoffs.
Yeah, so like where players have to like acknowledge him and talk about him.
He's right by their exit.
Yeah.
Just wanted you to talk a little bit about that post-game scuffle between you and Drake.
You got a question about basketball? It wasn't really a scuffle because I didn't hit him and he didn't hit me, or I didn't push him or he didn't push me. We talked. We boxed a little bit, but I wouldn't necessarily consider that a scuffle. Not really what I personally would consider a scuffle.
This guy, good for him. He's like, look, I'm trying to play basketball. I'm not trying to fucking deal with this hooligan on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right.
So, yeah, all the sports commentators and stuff have been like, Drake's got to cool it. This is not.
This is amazing,
and
though.
he's invested in it financially, so
yeah,
clearly he's like
he's got
trying
leverage
to promote it.
Right.
That's true. He's promoting his team.
Yeah.
He's using his, being able to cause all this drama.
Well, that's what Toronto wanted because that's what a global ambassador is supposed to do.
Okay.
Is, they pick high-profile people. I think that's
Yeah, they were probably stoked to get Drake as their.
I think that's what
spokesman.
Jack Nicholson is for the Lakers.
Oh, for real?
I think so. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. They pull the Raptors into the NBA office and they're like, "Yo, Drake's gotta chill," and they go back to Drake and they're like, "Hype it up,
Yeah.
Go all out
Turn
this
it up
year.
to 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go all out."
Yeah.
So, but Raptors have never won the finals ever. They've
Yeah.
never even been there. Golden State's won like 7.
Mm.
So I get why he's pumped, but
Mhm.
it's just kind of funny.
You think they got a shot to win it this year?
Well, they beat them last night. I'm not super
I don't
in
know
touch with it, but
Okay.
I guess I'd like them to win just because they've never won
The
before.
story's great, and I bet Drake will take full credit for them winning. They do.
Last week, actually, the daughter of the owner of the Bucks, the team that they beat to get in the final, the daughter sat on the opposite end of the court with a big Pusha T shirt on.
Oh wow!
It's like and that diss track came out a year ago. That was a year ago, like 2 days ago. So
I love it.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
yeah, I think it's pretty funny. So I'm
look
probably
forward
gonna
to more.
watch the
Yeah,
games.
exactly.
Just
I
with
look
Drake.
forward to more Drake highlights from you, Ian.
Yeah,
Because I'm not going to watch him, but I trust that you will.
We need a Drake cam, just always, just see what he's doing.
Separate stream.
It's pretty much is.
Yeah.
It's by the look of it.
But anyways, those are the memes.
Well,
That's
that's
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. No meme left behind. Only a couple memes were left behind, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what they were. There was only 2, and we'll get them next. But just so you guys know, Chase made an awful tweet, and Josh the Bad Kisser were the only 2 memes left behind, but we'll get to them. So it's Friday, my dudes.
Okay.
The Blessed Friday, God's Friday, Jesus' Friday. Jesus died on a Friday, in fact, and he was also risen on a Friday. Fact check that.
I think he rose.
No, he rose on Easter.
I think it was a Friday. The calendar was different back then because BC. it was BC. So
right,
the
It
Sundays were
wasn't
Fridays,
BC, because he was alive, so it wouldn't be BC. But
I mean, it was.
He was kind of like
Christ.
the whole.
Well, it starts after his death. I think the AD is after his death.
No.
I mean, I know it's not. I know it's not.
Okay.
But
No, let's just go with it.
calendar.
Yeah, no, let's go with it.
So happy Friday, God's Day, Jesus' Day. Remember that Jesus was died and risen on Friday for a reason. God was singling out Friday as the blessed and greatest day. So I hope you guys have a blessed and great Friday. And thank you so much for joining us and being here with us. Thank you to Ian, whose birthday it is. Everybody wish Ian a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Congratulations. Enjoy the Sharky's gift card, $100.
I will.
Dan, thank you, Dan, for joining us today, the producer. Great stories, great groups. Hila, who's probably going to be giving birth before our next episode.
Holy shit, that's right.
So give it up to
That's probably
Hila
it.
Wow.
for bringing it in here. Can we get, come on.
Yes, come on.
Yep. Shredder, who waited so patiently for us, he's being a little tough guy. And Zach, go ahead. Zach was really good on the sounds today. Zach,
He was on it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Give it up to Zach.
Zachary.
And Sarah, who's alting in today. Thank you for joining us and getting on the switcher so the boys could get in here. We appreciate you. We love that you're here. You can go ahead and switch it to yourself.
We can't.
We can't.
Dan
I control that normally. I'm not back there right now.
Well, Sarah's back there. You'll have to trust me on that. And of course, go ahead and switch it to the person watching. Would that be awesome if their face came up? And thank you. All right, that's it. We'll see you next week. I mean, Hila's probably going to give birth, but I'm going to I don't know when, because if it's on the Friday, I'm not going to be able to come, obviously. But
Yeah.
I'm going to come in, and I'm going to give some updates and probably share some pictures and stuff and just talk about it. I'll take a video of the baby coming out of her vagina that I'll share here. So look forward to that. Ian looks like he's seeing a ghost.
That's that. I'm thinking. I'm seeing the ghost of Sharkies.
Yeah, that is dramatic. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Ta-ta.